Sunday. Happy Sunday to you guys. How is it going? How is your Sunday going, guys? Happy. Big Brooks, where have you been? Long time, Big Brooks. Happy Sunday, guys. Guys, I just wanna relax, Happy Sunday to you, wherever you are. How are you doing? How are you doing? If you are watching me from X, YouTube, you're welcome. I think there's a topic I put there on YouTube: Trump America versus Tinubu Nigeria strategic partnership. I salute you guys. How's it going? How's it going? How you doing? Paradise. Can I hear from you, Paradise? What is going on? Mr. Seaman. I salute you. It is longest time. Long time no see. Where have you been? Where have you been? What is going on with you, sir? Okay. Yeah. Wow. How is everything? Fine. Look at somebody in the comment section. He said Yoruba blood. He said if Tinubu didn't win, I will buy you. Sorry, what do you mean? You mean if Tinubu don't win 2027, eh? Ah, God. So if you win, what do you go give me? What do you go do? Anyway, I salute you, Parada. What is going on? Where have you been? Working, right? What is going on with you? How is work and family? Everything good? Okay. Nice. I just think people doubting if the president is returning this time of I don't know for them. Oh, I don't know. They are doubting Thomas's. I mean, they not see the conference Tinubu attended in Kenya. Was it in Kenya? Yeah, Kigali. No, it's not in Kenya. Rwanda. Okay. It's wonderful. It was wonderful because even honestly speaking, even some of the obedience, at least some of them actually acknowledge that yes, this man is the deal. So it's so obvious the guy is coming back like without no stress. He's definitely coming back. So I think what they should be planning now is for them to plan against 2031. There is no way, like, come on, even politically and otherwise, there is no any pathway for position currently, even with the fact that yes, left the ADC or NGC, so it makes their own case even more lost. Yeah, so who is the person that I don't understand? If we vote a new person entirely, is it not taking Nigeria backward? Because if you vote somebody that is new, fresh, it means that person will have to go and study the system to understand the system, right? And that person will need like 2-3 years again to study the system, to understand how it works, to even look at the cabals that are there and things to be able to even have a say. That is another waste of time. But Tinubu have already solved all those problems and now positioned himself to deliver success. I listened to him at that conference, the CEO forum and all of that. He was saying that, he's going to make sure he's strengthening more reforms, policies, and work more with small businesses and industries, and all of that. So please, I don't understand. Who is the better person that can do this job? So, but have we not seen something that is going on, sir? I will give you time to speak. Look at what is going on already. The strategic partnership of Trump America and Tinubu Nigeria. Have we not seen it before? Every time I come here to say that President Tinubu have cracked the code to take Nigeria out of the third world status, that President Tinubu has put us back on the map. I don't know how people understand this. I want to bring your attention to something that you have not noticed. President Tinubu has put us back on track. President Tinubu has already put us back on the map. For the fact that the American president is discussing with us, tweeting about Nigeria. When last did you see this kind of thing ever happen? That there's a strategic partnership of the armed forces together with America doing things, making things happen. Is it not a sign that President Tinubu have put us back on the map? So anyways, go ahead, sir. I give you that time. Honestly, the US and Nigeria have kind of expanded their especially the area of on the command. I don't believe that. Now, it's so crazy that even before now, the second command of the IT
a resident in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria. And the man is actually in Nigeria from Borno State.
Imagine.
So even some of the opposition, they were saying that it was APC that brings. But the man is in Nigeria because the man was not a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the day, even I believe they all saw the tweets, even to the extent that President Trump tweeted himself.
Yes.
Even like thanks in the Nigerian government, call it a joint operation. So it's a big deal. Despite the fact that during the Christian genocide saga, the way Trump was saying that he will come in, gun blazing. But at the end of the day, it was just a miracle that the Tinubu they were able to maneuver the OT at the end of the day. They are now working together. Like I don't even think any other person can be able to do it. But the way the Nigerian government handled it, not Trump now.
Yes, that's why I say it's only Tinubu that can do it.
The way they handle him is so it's so amazing. And at the end of the day now, I think we are okay. I think we started seeing the result anyway. The collaboration has started yielding positive results. So at the end of the day, I think our major aim is just for us to see Nigeria to be safe, and which is going to happen. And as soon as the president gets re-elected, trust me, a lot of things are going to get better. Because I do tell people the major problem we are facing in Nigeria is the infrastructure deficit. Because Nigeria, there is no infrastructure, we lack a lot of things, especially because, for example, Nigeria are good roads. There is no way a bandit can be able to stop a car in the road and kidnap person if those roads are well express.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can be able to, because most of those roads are bad, and the president with all the project he's doing, like I don't even know. Remember, he came in when he was inaugurated in 2023. Immediately, he started the Calabar Coastal Road and the one in the north. All the major projects removed fuel subsidy. It just started from day one, and in less than 3 years now, we started seeing the results. So they just have to give it anyway. It's coming back anyway. So even if those people they don't want to give him time, because if this man gets all odd in 2023, he was able to get re-elected. He was able to become president in 2023. So I don't see anything apart from maybe death. I don't see anything stopping his re-election.
Mm-hmm.
It's not body. And besides, who is going? Is it Atiku? Atiku is not ever electable. Atiku is not electable. Peter Obi, I don't even think it should.
Yeah.
None of them is even elected. Truth be told, but there's no way you can be an intellectual. You want to go about Peter Obi or Atiku. Especially, the only privilege Atiku enjoys is the fact that he comes from the north. That's just the only privilege. And removing that, I think when this 2027 election, that is when Atiku secret will be open, because the numbers he get in 2023, it was because of the structure of the PDP. So in 2023, Atiku was accusing Obi that Obi lacks structure. You can't be able to win the election. Fast forward to 4 years later, Atiku now is 90.
Yeah.
They are going to come distant second and distant third in with his mentee, Obi.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nobody like anyway, because I actually want a proper opposition so they can be able to like put the incumbent to their toes. But unfortunately, it's like the jazz man doing jazz for President Tinubu is actually so powerful, because honestly speaking, I see no reason why Obi he just suddenly just left the ADC. He just left. They even made their own case far worse. It makes their case worse. So there's no way, they don't even stand any chance at all. They don't stand any chance. They don't. Atiku is not electable, both in the northern Nigeria and the southern Nigeria. There's no part of Nigeria Atiku is electable. Okay, talking about Obi, okay, fine. Maybe the reason why Obi and Atiku considering the little, because okay, those persons that still have the sentiment that okay, they need an equal presidency. which to me is a valid reason. If you say you want to support the guy because you want an Igbo presidency, there's nothing wrong with that. But the fact that you want to try to convince me that the guy is competent, there's nothing competent about Obi, because it was so terrible as a governor. We are there. It was so terrible. So you can't even handle Nigeria. Come on. When you can't be able to manage a few people around your corner in the Labour Party, and you want to manage Nigeria, there's no way. So Tinubu will be re-elected with landslide victory. The numbers, in short, the gap is going to be so massive that they won't be able to shout ringy. They won't. Just take a look at the people. Look at the people they surround themselves with. Look at Obi. Look at the clowns that follows him around. They are no match at all. The incumbent will be re-elected. I think what Nigerians should be worried about is the person that is going to succeed Tinubu, for him to be able to continue from where he stopped. I think that should be our concern, not anybody coming in to take power from him in 2027. That's just it.
Okay. For me, thank you very much for your submission, but I don't agree to the fact that anybody should be supporting Obi because he wants Igbo presidency. That mindset should be squashed. It's not only Igbos that are ethnic group in Nigeria, and that Wazobia mindset must be destroyed. No. I'm just saying that this is my own opinion. I listen to you. You say if somebody should support Obi because Igbo presidency, I say for me, I don't accept that idea, because Wazobia is what has destroyed this country. Yeah, we need Wazo South. We need everybody on board. We need everybody to be considered and everybody respected. Everybody given equal opportunity. We don't see that happening. We are seeing a situation where Wazo South is denied. Instead, they are practicing Wazobia, where they only, praises only 3 tribes out of 200 and something. That is why the country has not moved forward, because this one is dragging. If it's not outside that is dragging, Igbo is dragging, that they want to become power, they want to enter power, they want to be in power, and then the other time they will go and now pay people to cause all this political instability, political insecurities that we are experiencing in this country. You get the point now? So I don't accept that idea. That idea must be squashed and destroyed if we want to move this country forward. And if we are talking about Obi is the idea of Biafra. Obi stands for Biafra. Obi is not for Nigeria. Because if you check everything that Obi has been tweeting, writing about, he's condemning Nigeria to build a new country, Biafra. So his intention is to come and destroy Nigeria in order to have a Biafra. That is what Obi is for. Obi's intention is to destroy Nigeria with bad news. He says he's in opposition and his job is to spread bad news. So he is always spreading bad news about Nigeria in order to become a president of Biafra. That is what I see him for. When I see Obi, I see Biafra. And the people supporting him are so toxic people, abusing other people. If you support another person, they say, oh, you are not a good person. You must come and support our own. You understand? So that kind of a...
But the same, you wouldn't blame them, because they actually made money from supporting Peter Obi, because I know some quite number of friends that in 2023, they actually made a lot of dollars just by being an obedient. Some of them, they even travel to the UK for masters, some travel abroad, because they actually made money with that movement. So honestly,
really, how did they make money? I beg, can you share how?
So were you not there? The donations they were doing, like actually some people, they actually made money. There was a lot of donations. I know of a guy like my guy. He went to UK. He made, because he was fucking broke, but he joined the movement. He became so popular, so big on X, on social media. Before you know, he made money from donations, started attending meetings, collected money. It's now in the UK.
Ooh.
Guys looking fresh. So, and some of them, they were able to grow their social media pages and this monetization with X, and they are making money. So it's not as if they're actually supporting him. because he is competent. They know the guy is not competent because, come on, there's no way.
Wow, are you telling me that is what Aisha Yusuf is doing as well and others? Because I see them. They rode on the back of Obi to become a political candidate under pushed by the Igbos. Oh my God! Tell me something.
What do you as a you see the major reason why they don't want Obi in ADC, because if they leave Obi in ADC, they won't be able to have the grab on the this thing, the money. Because when when they were doing their audit after the 2023 election, and they were talking about the foreign donation.
Yes.
Obi said it with his mouth that Aisha Yusuf will handle all the foreign donations. And left of that election, it was majorly the diaspora money. So that means all the dollars, all the pounds, all the euro, all the whatever called foreign currency came through Aisha. She was the one that handled it. And they couldn't be able to give account of the money. So what do you think? Don't you think because Aisha, they invested so much in ADC, as they even give her a position at the end of the day? If Obi just moved, he left the party, I don't even think he even consulted properly. There was no proper consultation. He just left. Immediately, Aisha left with her. Go and pick senatorial. Aisha is from Edo State, from Edo North, but she's picking senatorial ticket. She wants to contest in FCT. It's all about the donation. Trust me. Aisha knows that Obi is not competent. She knows. Because there's no way you can be able to accuse Buhari and you want to support Obi. There's no way. It's all about, because they actually made money.
I'm so happy to hear this. So it's all about the money.
Of course. So when you say that if you are supporting someone, you are making money, come on. It's all about it, because most of them, they were so broke and they were able to grow their social media pages. And social media now, there's monetization here, even on X, here and there. So you think they won't just leave him? Because just give me why will Obi just why he just left Labour Party, moved to ADC? At the end of the day, he didn't even, because half of his supporters now, they didn't even go to NDC with him, because some of them, they have invested their own resources in ADC. Some of them have picked ADC from. He just left to NDC. So why would Aisha? Because they actually gave Aisha a position in ADC. Why would she just leave that position and move to NDC with Peter Obi? Because they want to control the whole obedient whatever narrative. Or they think Obi can be able to win the election. Even this time around, I don't even think Obi. There's no way he can be able to win the Southeast 80% like the last time. There's no way. Because those governors, they are going to show him the stuff they are made of. There's no way he's going to get the 80% or the 90% he got the last time. So there's money there.
Obi is not even on the ballot now, if you are talking about that one. How is he going to be on the ballot? Is it with Kwankwaso? Kwankwaso Obi. So Kwankwaso will be the presidential candidate and Obi will be the vice.
Kwankwaso will be the vice, according to...
Kwankwaso will be the vice. That is never... I can bet you it will never happen. It will never happen. Me, I want to bet you. You say Nsima said it.
But if Kwankwaso end up picking the ticket, that is shame on him, because...
Kwankwaso can never be vice president, sir. Let's bet.
The guy said it. He said he has PhD. He was speaking in Hausa because at least we still understand some Hausa. That if we want to talk about academic, it's more than him. Talk about governance, talk about everything, talk about even the vote. So why we not deputize Peter Obi? But it will be so shameful if Kwankwaso end up picking the NDC ticket anyway. But I still believe that maybe they are going to make Obi a consensus candidate. Then Kwankwaso will not deputize him. Even though
it's never going to happen. I don't know why you are belittling Kwankwaso. that's how I feel.
Are you saying that after the invested OK movement, Kwankwaso will just switch the
who was championing OK movement? Is it Kwankwaso?
He's obedient.
He's obedient. So they are trying to force him. But he said that he's not going to be whatever. How can he be? It's an insult to him.
To know how daft those people are, is there? Sure, they have championed a lot of tickets. They have championed Obi.
They have put Jonathan's name on the line.
Obi this, Obi that. Come on, it's crazy. But it will be so embarrassing anyway if Kwankwaso end up picking that ticket. Honestly speaking, it will be so heartbreaking. That is for them because Obi has never done any primary elections. Even his own election when he ran as governor, he was imposed on Indiana Anambra. Even the second tenure, do you know that when he was campaigning for his re-election, he managed to defeat his opponent with just little. Like I think he won his re-election. He was rejected even in that second tenure because he failed. But if you could not be able to transform Anambra State in good solid 8 years, and you are promising people you want to transform Nigeria in 4 years, then I think they are just being delusional, or they are just deceiving themselves, honestly speaking.
We know that Obi has always been a fraud, right from when it was local elections. I mean, local politics in Anambra, where he come from. Obi is a golo fraud. You people don't know what went behind even his rising as a governor in Anambra State. See, Obi, in fact, Obi took chance. Will I say, Obi destroyed many people in order for him to become a governor in Anambra State. Those are the simple ways I can use. You understand me?
Can you imagine?
Yes. Obi displaced people, just like he did when it has always been the lifestyle of Obi, just like what he did when he became a candidate in Labour Party. Now it's the same thing. Obi, you think that Labour Party did not have a candidate before? They had somebody.
I saw those tweets. So they said they even reject them, that they didn't even give them space for their campaign when he was the governor. Even there's this latest revelation from this man, the NDC chairman before, this Wonsu, the man that left sold ADC to Atiku. He just did interview, or is it? I think it was yesterday when he was saying that when they did the ABGA primary election, that they did that election twice and he won, he defeated Obi twice. Later, Obi now went to the late Ojukwu. It was Ojukwu that now do the abracadabra imposed. That was the guy just said it. That is the NDC former chairman, rather than ADC rather. He said he defeated Obi twice in the ABGA primaries. That was in 2020. Is it 2020 now, 2020, when Obi ran as Anambra governor.
Mm-hmm.
He said he won the primaries, but they want to be, because Ojukwu want to be to go.
Yes, I have that video. Wait, let me look for that video. Yes, I have that video. Yes, that's what happened. Obi always do the same. But this time around, it's not going to be work, because even the Northerners are not fools. When Obi say, okay, it's going to be, that's why I say to you that it will never happen for Kwankwaso to be a deputy to Obi. No. In fact, the Northerners are already making reference to what has happened in the past, according to them. They said there was a time, they say Obasanjo would do 4 years. He didn't do 4 years. There was a time they say Jonathan will do 4 years. He didn't do 4 years. How will you now expect an Igbo man since Civil War that has always been desperate to be president to now step down for you after 4 years of presidency? Is very easy for you to understand this. You know,
with evidence that Obi is known for not keeping his promises, because he actually promised he's not going to leave Labour Party. He said, "I'm with you," like.
Of course.
You know, he left.
Yes.
Went to ADC.
You are even saying he just a mere conversation in Labour. He also took an oath. He took an oath in ABGA that he will never leave ABGA. He will never leave.
I saw that legendary video.
Yes.
I saw the video.
He will never leave ABGA. He left ABGA. Now he has left many parties. So what are we talking about? So all those things are nonsense things. Anybody that believe in this Agolo fraud, you are just deceiving yourself. Obi is Agolo fraud. I can proudly tell you. I can list out many things that confirm that Obi is Agolo fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud to anybody who take Obi serious and want to bank on the back of Obi. Except if you are like people like Aisha Yusuf, who knows what she's doing just to collect the money. and ride on the back of Obi to become anything, you know, because they know that Igbos are desperate. They will push you to anything, and that's the same way they will leave you to fall. Exactly. So, you know, you can do it. People, I learned that there's one new comedian that has just done the same thing too, taking advantage of the process of Obi shenanigans, you know, and then
is it you mean Randy Peters? Right?
I don't always like mentioning his name. Yes, it's him. You understand me? So all these guys, I thought they were activists. They were actually working for
the guy actually declared he want to run for House of Rep. Is it not from your state or?
I don't know whether they say it from myself or it's from Kogi State. I don't even know where is it. I don't care about it. The guys are just doing. That's what I'm saying. That everybody just doing for their own pocket. So just
you see it now. So I told you.
Yes.
These people actually making money.
Yes.
That guy in 2024 late last year, the guy was doing this recitation, state and capital.
Yes, he was just doing.
Before you know, he joined the movement. Today now the guy is doing a flight Abuja to whatever.
Exactly. Me, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. We are happy for them. There's another woman too. There's another woman too. Apart from that one, there's another one. That one used to tie red. I know her name. I don't want to just mention her. He used to put red cloth here. That one pretend as if she's a doe. She's not a doe. You understand? But they are just. She's Igbo. But that's how they are. Igbos have taken over Edo State. I've said this many times. The Edos are thinking that I'm joking. Igbos have taken over Edo State. So and. Yes, that woman that pretend as if she's Edo, she's not Edo, eh?
You know, Obi had this girl, this Edo girl, the Sarah girl. The Sarah girl.
Yeah.
It was like Obi, like Obi's PA.
Yes.
When this Mama Pina came in, before you know, according to the insider, they now had issues. Obi had to support Mama P over this girl. It was even that day, and I know that. I was thinking that girl is from Edo State.
She's not. She's not. Me, I have my encounter with all of them. They are just looking for money. I know them now.
She was fighting Obaseki.
They all came to my platform. They all
I swear to God, I was thinking she's a Benin lady. It was last week. So this girl Naibo. So is that the reason Obi now left the Edo girl for this girl?
Yes, now even as I'm talking to you now, according to the latest news, all the political positions I'm talking in the NDC now is now being given to Igbos. Every position is now being given to Igbos. So these are the little things that we should look at and say, is it this person that will become president of Nigeria that Nigerians will be happy? Remember, this is what their forefathers did too. They all Columbia everything for themselves. They all put their own brothers and sisters in every position, even across Nigeria. Even in Yoruba land, they put an Igbo vice chancellor. Everywhere, they just, it's the same thing that is happening. We all witness it in Labour Party too, where Obi position people even in Nasarawa, he pick an Igbo person to be a coordinator. Everywhere. So we should be very, very careful. This thing that is in the blood. Okay, what about the latest revelation? The man representing Etiosa, whatever. Did he not put all Igbos in the position? My brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Not that it was Isolo. When he sent Isolo constituency.
Oh, Isolo.
Okay. Sent some persons to is it China or whatever. Like, but it's crazy. How can you? Okay, these people, they elected you. There's no way you can't just pack as out of 20-something persons, only about 4 Yorubas. All of the Choma, Chukuka, no. And the audacity for him to even post it on social media.
No, not that the ancestors now push up.
Okay, like Emeka Ike now. He joined the NDC. Yeah, good. It's good for maybe the young ones to join the political party. And he declared he want to run for House of Rep.
Who? Emeka Ike?
Emeka Ike. Guess the city is representing FCT.
Emeka Ike, the Nollywood actor?
Yes, so the actor. He want to run for
I saw him. They say he's going to be 60 years soon.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants to go and run in FCT.
FCT.
He made a wrong choice.
Like, I don't even understand. Like,
so what happened to the indigenous of FCT?
Ask me.
That's what I'm saying. He made a wrong choice.
So if Obi could not even correct things like this, because at the end of the day, they're even spoiling the ocean for Peter Obi. Because at the end of the day, they will just conclude, this is an Igbo affair, and come on, no serious person will even take them serious. Like I said, they're actually making money. Just imagine Randy Peter. he was doing state a capital, they will not give him 5,000 naira. But today, he has left those people behind. He's not doing Benin to Port Harcourt with flights, entering private jet with Peter Obi. And you say he should not die for the obedient movement. He's making money. For him to even have the audacity, he wants to run. It's not like, come on, he has actually
gathered some money that he's going to use to campaign and all of that.
So maybe if the latest iPhone come out, now you'll be able to afford it, live
the so-called fake celebrity life that they live in Nigeria. I learned that all the celebrities in Nigeria, they put their life under pressure. They say you must not wear one cloth every day. You what? I've never seen this kind of thing. You must not wear one cloth every day. You must have a car to be a celebrity. Ah, God. I don't know why you guys are living a fake life in Nigeria.
and look at the pattern. As soon as you join the bandwagon, before you know Arise TV, definitely.
Yes.
Once they invite you once and you speak well.
Yes. They will start pushing you. They will be inviting you.
Like what you've been doing for Tinubu, but let's assume you now, maybe you are doing it for Peter Obi. Trust me, you will be in Arise TV because even the Arise TV, they're actually making money.
Of course, from all these things.
Making money.
Yes.
They know. You can't compare. Even the President Tinubu outing in Rwanda, come on. There is no way you will listen to these two people. There is no way. Come on. Just look at the one that Nelford is doing. Just that Nelford, that policy alone, that educational policy alone. The ripple effect, just give it 10 years. Then that is when you will not see the effect of that policy. Is it Peter Obi that maybe let's assume he came in 2023, but now maybe Nigeria would have been in civil war because that subsidy, there's no way you'll be able to see money to continue the subsidy. And before you know, you will see protests here and there. Throw the country into chaos, like what happened in Sri Lanka.
No. President Tinubu is too smart. President Tinubu is too smart for all of that. President Tinubu, in my opinion, just like I said, has defeated all defeatables. He is too smart for that. You get the point now.
It's the one that, despite that, the way Trump came at him, they were happy. Trump want to come and remove him, but today,
look at how we turned that difficult situation into a strategic partnership. That's what I'm saying. That is my topic today. Trump America versus Nigeria, Tinubu Nigeria strategic partnership. Because this is what everybody expected, especially the Ibotic people. The way they, first, how this thing started. Let us go back to the story. How everything started. We saw how Obi traveled from one place to another. Obi, as ambassador of bad news, according to him, as opposition of bad news bearer or carrier, every time Obi traveled to any place, his job is to go and demarket Nigeria. His job is to go and share bad news anywhere he goes. So it was not a surprise to me that immediately Obi traveled to America to meet some people somewhere. They all gathered and planned. So their own plan is how can we paint this government black? How can we make sure that we demarket this country so that the whole world will now beginning to question and put pressure on Tinubu to resign or to step down. That is Obi's agenda.
Yeah.
Anything that Obi is doing, that is agenda. That is his agenda. To always share bad news or to trigger something that will make people to be angry or look at Tinubu as somebody that has failed or something. So Obi traveled to America. After Obi came back, few weeks, we learned that they paid some lobby companies, they lobby all these American politicians and whatever to now begin to project a Christian genocide against Nigeria.
They actually own it. They didn't even hide it.
Yes, they didn't hide it. They even came out, some Igbo veterans in America and other places. They all came out and say they are the one that are sponsored. They wrote a letter, they petitioned the government and all of that about the Christian genocide. But I now cast my mind back to what one of the elders in Igbo land said. One of the elders in Igbo land, I can't remember his name now. One of the elders in Igbo land, I think that man was in PDP that time in Anambra State. He told us how Obi was using religion to destabilize Anambra State. It has, this thing that Obi is doing today has always been the method that Obi has always been using, even at local politics as a governor in Anambra State.
It was free. We didn't die between the.
Yes, I found the man's name. His name is Elder Dan Ulasi. He was a former PDP chairman in Anambra State. He told us how Obi used religion to divide Anambra State, that he deployed religious division tactics in Anambra to split along religious lines. Even that Ojukwu rejected him at a time because he was using religion to cause problems. So when Obi now take it to the center stage, to the national level, we all saw what happened in 2023. So I'm trying to show you a pattern about Obi. For us as an engineer, we always look at history, look at the what do you call it, the root cause of the problems, repeated patterns and everything. We can see a repeated pattern in Obi. So I'm making you to see it. Right from when Obi was a governor in Anambra, he has always been using religious tactics to cause division. Because you know that religion is a very sensitive thing. People are very sensitive to religion. Yes, very people. He used religion, he used health. That is why Obi always go to school of nursing to go and say you want to pay money, you want to donate money for them. That's another story. I will tell you the story about Obi using school of nursing as a tactics as well. Obi knows how to use all these sensitive emotional things to cajole people and deceive people. That is why we tag him Agolo fraud, because we know who Obi is. Even the Anambra State people know who Obi is. In fact, Obi was not able to join ADC in Anambra. Obi had to go to Enugu to join ADC because people in Anambra did not give him that chance because they know him very, very well. Obi cannot become anything in Anambra where he come from because the people of Anambra actually know him. So yes, so Obi deployed his religious tactics right from his local politics of a governor to national level. We saw it in 2023, how Obi went from churches to churches, telling churches that they should take back their country and forget about the Muslims. You see the point? So Obi always used religious tactics. So that is the same pattern Obi did in this 2026. Obi went to America, tried to lobby people, pay firms to use a religious tone, religious tactics in order to, because now they understand that President Tinubu administration is a Muslim ticket, right? So they wanted to use that as a yardstick, to campaign against President Tinubu. So he paid for lobbyists. He paid all these. Of course, American politicians are ready to lobby for anything, right? So he paid them in order for them to sing the song of a Christian genocide against Nigeria. And so Trump started, his usual para mode. We saw how Trump was tweeting everywhere, guns are blazing, whatever, he's going to come down to Nigeria and all of that. And President Tinubu, as a very strategic man, master strategist, only Tinubu can do this.
Genius, honestly speaking.
Because Nigeria, by now, even as they are talking now, he couldn't have, he won't even favor them. Because when America come now, no place America has gone to ever remain the same. He won't even favor the Igbos or any other person. Because, okay, look at the last time when Trump, imposed a visa ban. Who was exempted from it? Everybody will be part of it. They won't even...
The visa ban has been lifted.
No, I know. But I'm saying as at that time, was there anybody that was exempted from it? It was everybody. So they always play their card and then they become victim as well. So that is the same thing that Obi wanted to do. So those Christian genocide conversation failed, and it failed woefully, and Obi has not recovered from it as well. He's pretending right now. Obi has not recovered from that Christian genocide propaganda that they wanted to push. They deploy different people, different tactics to push that agenda, but that agenda failed. But we should not fail to talk about how President Tinubu used his experience as a politician, not just as a chartered engineer, as a city boy as he was, and now still a city boy. He used all those wealth of knowledge to tame these IPOP activities, IPONG activities, Ibotic IPONG activities in Nigeria. He tamed Nnamdi Kanu, which is one of the most successful achievements of this government. That's why if somebody asks me, what has President Tinubu done? I say he tamed Nnamdi Kanu, IPONG criminals. Yes! Tame him. Look at Simon Ekpa, all of them tame.
I know when they jailed him, I know you were going to see, you celebrate.
They tame it, but now they say they will release him. Some people say they will release him, or say they will sign this. All these things are, I don't have time for that. No. But
even if they want to give him a presidential pardon, it's going to maybe after like 20 years.
Yeah. So these are the things that is paining the Igbos right now, especially the Igbotic Biafra people. Even this Cubana chief priest that failed in his local government, you know, you see, these are the things I'm alerting the Yoruba people to take note of, because me, I always understand to follow patterns. You see, Cubana chief priest he has always been against Tinubu. He pretend to be, he's a supporter. We saw how he pretended to support Tinubu, but he went behind in 2023 to support Obi. Okay. So,
sorry, Sima, to cut you short.
Okay.
You know, those people, they are so hypocritical, because you remember Hope Uzodinma.
Yes.
Cubana chief prince was his boy. He was following the governor.
Yes.
At the end of the day, and he was doing the APC.
Yes.
He ended up working against his own party. He supported Peter Obi. Then, before he joined the APC last year, he picked the APC ticket. He want to go. He want to go and represent APC in Abuja. And when Nnamdi Kanu was jailed, I remember him tweeting that
yes,
yes, not get up to
exactly. Then all of a sudden, we saw him in City World Movement, and all of a sudden, he now pick up a ticket to become a representative in the National Assembly. You see the point now?
Yeah, just 14 votes.
I'm just trying to say that these guys are doing it not because they love Tinubu, because I saw a comment today. Someone just sent it to me that Cubana Chief Priest say he restated his recommitment to Tinubu nonsense. All those things are lies.
But which choice? He has no choice.
Yeah, but it's a lie. This guy is a lie. They want to ride on the back of City Boy movement to become whatever they want. All this is a lie. I know them. They will never support you if they have nothing to benefit from. They will not just support you because they just want to support you to get to that. It's a lie. You will see now. You see that the Cubana chief priest lost. How much of activities have you seen from them? I'm telling you, these guys are just. It's only when you run mad. You understand me? It's only when you run mad and you mistake their pretense to be something genuine. For me, I know them. I don't believe in them, especially the Igbotic Biafra, the ones that it will be obviously that these guys are a bunch of criminals. You get the point now. So it's the same pattern. So Cubana chief priest wanted to ride on the back of City Boy movement to cajole the people, but his people know that he was one of the people supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Even when they asked him for help, he refused to help them, according to some of their people who have said that these Cubana chief priests, they all went to him for help, because as at that time, they were running away from their villages. Even Cubana chief priests couldn't go home. We all saw the tweet he has been tweeting.
Yes, now, because the same man that was complaining that for 5 years he couldn't travel to his village.
Okay.
Then the man that was responsible for that insecurity, he was not jailed by the government. Instead of him to even celebrate and praise the government, he was against the government. Why would they jail him? He was even threatening the government. I said, which type of problem is this? You were complaining that you could not travel to your village for the past 5 years. Now the problem, now they have helped you to solve the problem. You still have issue.
Exactly.
Just the way they cried for more than 40 years concerning the second Niger bridge. They cried for that bridge. All the presidents were using the bridge to campaign. Then the Buhari they love to hate so much. The Buhari they hated so much for no reason. He came in, he built the bridge. When he built the bridge, at the end of the day, the bridge suddenly is no longer a problem. Today they have not even acknowledged the fact that it was Buhari that built that bridge. Some of them were still saying that it was Jonathan that paid for it. Because you complain about this thing is a problem. It was a problem for 5 years. You could not travel to your village. You could not even do any meaningful business in your state. Now they are helping to solve the problem with just one single shot. So they just want to please them.
So just like I said before, somebody is saying on YouTube, Valentine, I see your comment. You said Kwankwaso will be Obi vice. However, they are not going anywhere. I can assure you that I think this is one of the proof that you now know when Sima speak. I said Kwankwaso would never be Obi vice. Kwankwaso will never be Obi vice. Please, can you keep this my words today so that we'll confirm it? You understand me? So now I'm also, there's a breaking news right now too. They say Obi Kubana have resigned from APC. I don't understand.
No, I don't think so. I won't, but he has accepted defeat and he says
No. Obi Kubana, not Kubana chief priest. Obi Kubana.
Okay, he has resigned from the city board.
Yes.
What? I've not seen that news anymore.
Oh my God. This is what I have been saying. This is what I have been saying. I think maybe I strongly believe that Sheyi Tinubu have a card. I mean, he has a play card. Because I've said it already. There are many people in Yoruba land, in the South that are ready to give all out for President Tinubu. And you are going to appease the gods of criminality in Igbo land. I don't understand. I don't understand. Sometimes I
still remember when the movement was created. I know you had issue with it that these people, they are not serious.
Oh my God. Exactly. I said this thing many times. I don't understand. Then some people say, oh, it's because Sheyi Tinubu married Igbo. I don't understand. How is that related to what we are talking about, politics, to national things that is going to move our country forward, to people that are ready. I know these people right from time. If they are not going to benefit, did you not see what Oju Sokalu did? Oju Sokalu is in APC. But how many votes did President Tinubu got in his constituency? But he got a lot of votes to be re-elected as a senator. But how many votes did President Tinubu got there?
No, that 2023, it was so obvious. They all worked against their own party. Because there's no way you can be able to get vote that get you re-elected. And your president, you are just giving like 2%. It was crazy. And at the end of the day, the man started crying on national television. He wanted to become Senate president. As how now? You want to become Senate president? Where Akpabio was there, that despite the fact that this team was able to deliver some percentage of vote. He was crying. Before you know it, they will now started crying marginalization. But I just believe this time around, I think maybe they have learned their lesson. So maybe after 2027 election, we'll see the numbers they will bring out. So let's see if the Senate presidency will get to them this time around. Sir,
this is how I flip that conversation. It is not for them to learn their lessons. Do you learn your lesson? While hoping and working with them, expecting whatever from them. Do we learn our own lesson? Because you can't be expecting them to learn lesson. Have you learned your lesson? Do you now understand the full picture of who these people are? So that you can be able to, if at all you want to work with them in the future, you can be able to know how to work with them. I still feel like many people, especially the Yorubas, do not understand, have not learned the lesson. Because they say, because I keep hearing Yorubas saying Igbos have learned their lesson, and that now that the Yorubas have decided and many things have changed. You people have not learned your lesson. Because the Igbos never stop. They can pause. They have a strategy. They will pause. If you too push them, they will pause as if they have forgotten.
But it's like, because you know that even the city boy movement, it was so obvious. It was just created just because of them. So I felt
no. That was well, maybe that is what they did, but that was wrong. How can city boy was created just because of them? I don't think that is correct, though. How? Why did you say so, sir?
Because when the movement came out, like there were.
So when did the movement came out?
I think this year. Is this 2026? I think it should be.
This is a movement that we already created a long time ago. We created City Boy movement in 2023, immediately after President Tinubu won the election. Even before.
Serious?
I created the movement, yes.
But it was unveiled in this 2026, right?
Well, they decided to do whatever they did. It's not that it was unveiled. They decided to do whatever they did on ground anyways. And then the first place that they unveiled it was in the Southeast. Maybe that's what you are referring to.
That is what I'm saying, because it was unveiled in the Southeast and they were at the center, they were at the center of the whole movement, whatever. But it will be so unfortunate if Kubana chief priest, if
Obi Kubana.
actually resign.
Yeah, I've actually got some messages that they said that he has resigned, but I haven't actually got a speech from him. But yeah, there are some.
They should have learned their lessons by now, because if President Wari ruled that country for good 8 years without getting 5% vote from your region, and Tinubu came in for the third time, win the election without getting 2%, and I think it's high time they should be able to use their teeth use their tongue to count their teeth. Come on, if these people can do this thing without us, so I see no reason why they'll be playing this nonsense game they are playing. Well, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt.
Trust an Igbo man at your own peril. That's all I can tell you.
I remember that time you were complaining that they should forget about them. They are not going to do anything. Then they won't vote. But if you check now, but actually APC has done a lot of infrastructure for them compared to those the PDP they were trying to kill themselves for.
Yeah, but the thing everybody is still not understanding from what you are saying. They are not looking at what they don't want. It's not what you are doing for them. As long as Igbo man is not there, you are marginalizing them. They don't value what you are doing. As long as it's not an Igbo man that is there. If it's not an Igbo man, forget it. It must be an Igbo man to be there, so that that is when they will be satisfied. Is exactly what is happening right now in Abia State. As an Igbo man that is there, whether he did something or he doesn't do anything, they will praise him and say, you are doing well. They have that strategy of always praising themselves, even when they have done something wrong. Have you seen Obi condemn any of their bad activities that is going on? Obi have not. That is his strategy. So you don't understand it. You are saying even if Tinubu build the heaven in the southeast, they will never. You understand me? Even Tinubu build heaven for them. Is it not Tinubu that gave them the market in Lagos?
What about the Southeast Development Group?
Okay, what about the Southeast Development Commission? Have they even talked about it?
Right, yeah.
Have they even talked about it? Okay, what about the second Niger bridge from Buhari? Did they appreciate it? I don't know why we are wasting time. Sheyi Tinubu and others and all. We are just look at the people that are serving, the people that have sacrificed enough for even this government. Nothing ever reached them. Nothing ever even reached them. You are going to waste money on Ibotic people. There are many Yorubas, there are many people who sacrifice, who have lost their life, lost their integrity, cannot even walk freely because of their sacrifice for APC and Tinubu. And people are, Sheyi Tinubu and others are moving about, going to appease the gods of Ibotic people. Anyway,
you have had about three aviation ministers, and none of from that region. None of these their people was able to give them a proper airport. They got the proper. They have gotten airport in Enugu State. It was during this APC regime that was when they get the proper airport. Because to me, you should be able to advocate for development more than appointment. Because appointment, if they appoint your person, that person is just there to benefit himself. But if development comes, it benefits the entire region. Because APC have given them more development than PDP ever did for them. In PDP 16 years, APC has given them those development. But yet, they say prefer that PDP. I don't know. And they will be talking about, APC remove Jonathan. But Jonathan geographically is from the south. Allow this, even we the south people, we've moved on from Jonathan. Even Jonathan and his wife, in short, they are even supporting the Asiwaju. Even the man, they are still, because you remember that Nnamdi Kanu was a PDP before. Kanu was doing PDP, was supporting PDP.
Yeah, of course.
Just because Jonathan was defeated, then they not take the anger personal, just because of appointment. Fine, we might argue that maybe this administration, maybe because they only have one. Okay, they have about 2 senior ministers now, but we are not talking about appointment. You should focus on the development. Because appointment is that if you work, you get appointment. And the fact that you are not even marginalized in terms of infrastructure. So it tells you that even the president still loves your region. But talking about appointment, you have to bring vote. If you bring vote, you get appointment. Even in Edo State, the major federal appointment comes from a donor because a donor brings more vote. That's how it works. But they don't want to give APC vote, but they want all the juicy appointment. But the fact that you people are not marginalized in terms of infrastructure, I think we are in order. That is just it.
Amira just said it was a fake news. I just spoke with Obi Kubana. Okay. If it's fake news, fine.
No, Obi Kubana can't risk it. There's no way you can be able to live to the movement. Not now. Bro, honestly speaking, I don't think they have much of a choice. Because if you don't, because after 2020, after 2027, there's going to be the race for Senate presidency. So if they didn't deliver much vote, that means the presidency will still remain in South. And in 2031, if they didn't deliver, definitely.
But have they not been? Well, I don't understand what people are talking about. So the Senate presidency just came to South, so you should move to Southeast. For what?
No, it's not moving, of course.
I don't understand. When they have been handling Senate presidency for how many years?
No, at least so that they will still have some justification, even though, of course, the South is there. I think South will still beat them to get it. At least so that maybe, for example, if they are agitating for it, okay, there will be some justification because they actually need to bring vote, and I still believe they are going to bring more vote compared to 2023 this time around.
Are you saying, sorry, sir, are you saying that if they bring more vote, we should remove our own, yeah?
Yeah, but what he's trying to say is that if they are able to deliver more votes, it means they have defeated us in the South. That's the truth.
Not removing at least because like in 2023, Uzo Kanu was shedding tears on the national television that, like, as according to, okay, fine, the presidency is in Southwest, then the Senate presidency, normally, let's assume they were able to deliver. At least I think it's so right for them to have the Senate presidency. It was shedding tears. What I'm saying is that, of course, South, we are still going to retain the Senate presidency. If they were able to deliver vote, for example, if they are agitated, at least there will be some justification. Say, okay, fine, these people, they actually bring vote. Then maybe they will now wait for 2031 to even hunt, because even the vice presidency definitely is South in 2031.
And that is what they are trying to do to deceive our people from the South. You see all these shenanigans they are doing. They are doing it to deceive the people from the South, to not understand that they have a greater job to do to make sure that they go all out to vote for President Tinubu to represent that we are South, and that South is different from Southeast. That is the point. We must show that we are South. So it's a South movement. I've already said it anyways, and I know that there's no propaganda, there's no Jimmy that is going to change that conversation. The people of the South must go out there and represent and vote massively. We are looking at 50 million to 100 million vote for President Tinubu. So all of us from the South, thank God, all the governors are already 100% President Tinubu. So we must go all out there and show that we are South, and we deserve to be on our own, and nobody can intimidate us. You get the point now? You understand me? So don't know who is Ubi Kubana and Kubana chief priest nonsense conversations. Just one tribe. When you see South, we represent more than 5 or 10 tribes in the South. How many tribes are represented in the South?
More than 10 tribes.
More than 10 tribes. So what are we talking about? All these things are nonsense talk, man. And I understand this politics. You see the game now. So all these things are rubbish game that they are playing, and that they will never succeed. You get the point now. Whether they use people like whatever, we have to position ourselves. I'm already seeing the fight going on. They say Obus Odima is fighting Senate President. All those talk now, small talk. I'm not even worried about Gospel about you, because that one knows how to handle all those things. You get the point now. But we must also represent and be there. You understand me? Because it will be a shameful something that we are not representing. We are being deceived by those Igbos who are trying to deceive our people from the South, not to stand up for President Tinubu all out, because they can see, they understand that, man, this game is changing. So how are we going to deceive the South people so that they will not participate fully? That is their game. So, Nyamri, do you want to say something?
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, house. My brother, you have spoken well, but the only issue is this. You said they can maybe agitate for having a substantial minister. You see, the Constitution didn't say substantive ministers should be given to one particular region. The Constitution says each state must provide at least one minister. That's what the Constitution says. And so far as the state, the president can decide to give you your state deputy minister, it is his prerogative to decide who gets what. Now, South is in the mainstream of Nigerian politics now. South is in the mainstream of Nigerian politics.
Bro, not just mainstream. After Tinubu, I think South will be the one to remove the state.
That is what. Okay. Now, do you think Wike way the front, Akpabio them, Oshomale them, all these guys? You say they don't know what they do? They know what they are doing. You see, what Igbos were trying to do was to make South feel, say, oh, Hausa Fulani people are bad. No, Hausa Fulani people are bad. Now, immediately Kwankwaso joined the same Kwankwaso they abused in 2022. The same Hausa Fulani that they abused in 2022. Now, because Kwankwaso has joined Obi, they are praising Hausa people now.
What about El-Rufai? El-Rufai was the most hated when he was supporting APC.
Today they are agitating that why did the government lock El-Rufai in prison? El-Rufai case is not against the federal government. It's against Ubasani. It was the State House of Assembly.
It's mentee.
It is the Kaduna State House of Assembly that indicted El-Rufai of 400 billion naira. It is a state affairs. It is not the federal affairs. But you know, they want to play politics. Maybe they think they can bully the president. Mr. President has said it several times. So what I am praying that South should continue to stay in the mainstream as they are. Now they are in charge of Senate presidents. They are in charge of a lot of good ministries. Petroleum today, now Lokobiri from Bayelsa. So there are so many juicy positions. And I want South politicians to groom more men, groom more intellectuals that will take charge of South in the next couple of years. So that they will stand and demand for what is their right. All this noise, all these IPOB criminals are doing. They think they can bully everybody. Now, it was when they hijacked Jonathan government that they were singing high horses, all praises. But today, because Jonathan said he will consult people either to contest or not, one Igbo woman came on social media. If you see as he abused Jonathan, there's one useless boy, content creator called Mr. Common Sense on social media. If you see as the boy came out to come and abuse Jonathan, simple because the man said he will consult and maybe think of contesting. Doesn't he have a right to contest? Do you understand? Everybody that decides to contest is against Obi. Now the propaganda today is Atiku is working for Tinubu.
Yes, because VDM came out and said that Jonathan, that there is Tinubu that put Jonathan there to divide Obi's vote. So that is why they are running that propaganda. Yes.
My brother, in Nigeria, you see this Igbo youth, there are two people they think for them. One, VDM think for them. Two, Tunde Egnor.
I learned that Tunde Egnor have joined NDC now officially.
But you should know that Tunde Egnor is just making his money. Money.
If you were on social media 2022, build up to 2023, all these Benin bloggers, they made bastard money.
Yes.
They made money.
They could just come on social media. One day when they call Leku Day, it don't happen.
I know the idiot.
Leku Day, it don't happen.
Arrest Tinubu for swearing in the go arrest her. Arrest Tinubu. Obasanjo don't go bring a Russian lawyer. But you see, you actually tried that 2022. See, I swear to God, I beg. You need to contact this APC. So you need to find way to see. Your skill was to see. You tried. What could worry you? I tell you.
Don't worry. No, we don't need to be rushing for anything. If I deserve anything, whatever I deserve gets to me. That's what I believe.
By the grace of God.
Yeah.
So, overwork the worry you. I tell you this.
You are very correct, though. Those are no bloggers. Ha! Écoutez! It don't happen. And the thing really happened for Edo.
They were saying that Edo is the ancestral home of obedience. That was where the movement started from.
Yes. It was the Edos that actually pushed him. In fact, they gave him that name. They pushed him very well.
After the election, they abused them. They abused Edo, abused obedience.
It was during the election. Then now, when some persons were supporting PDP, those people, they were now abusing.
And I'll say the truth. You are welcome, ma.
Yes, please, can we allow Madam say the truth to say something? I salute you, ma. Welcome.
I ain't no love for the listening, and I too much. This one are my people. We know waiting day. We need to do something based on our pocket. We do it based on our next generation. Will it favor us? Will it favor our children? Will it favor our states? Will it favor Nigeria as a whole? That's why we're different. And that's why whatever we say today, we say tomorrow, we say next tomorrow, we don't jump from year to year. ADC, PDP, CRK, the way they jump like this thing. Anyway, anybody that wants to sell Obi, they should sell him in their own house. Because we are doing what will favor our people. You understand? A lot of things. Why do you want to even remove Tinubu? Why? Look at his policy. Why? Who are you bringing? Name. So let's see what they have done when the power was handed over to them. Either governor, senator, local government chairman, etc., etc. That's when you know if this person can do the job. And for those of you that are saying, oh, this, that, let's bring it. We are not going to remove our fathers there. They will complete that 8 years. Me, I'm not receiving 1 naira from anybody. But I want them to be there. Because when you bring nonsense policy against South, Akpabio will rumple it. Wike will put it, throw it in the waste bin. Oshomole will stamp on it. So that's why we want them there. And those of you who have some unsolved history and no history with anybody, go and solve it in your backyard. Don't bring it to come and do your shenanigans to come and call. And I'm talking about both sides. Your forefathers made that history. Make your own today. Let people say, because of you, because of my mothers, because of my fathers, today we can live in our ancestral home in peace. Because don't use hate to go and destroy that. Tomorrow your next generation will be answering Sama to a total stranger in their indigenous land. And this is not based on hate. This is based on fact and truth and peace and love. Because the road most of us are going. No light inside that tunnel. Now darkness, now full there. Do something that people will be proud of you. The way this person stood his ground, the way this person stood that ground, that's the reason why. Look at yesterday or 2 days ago, they were celebrating Azika Dakaboro. He's been dead for so many years, but people still remember him till today because of what he did for his people. So it's not about you always. I've been listening to you people. This one, he said, it don't happen. Pocket, they fill their pocket. They don't care about the next generation. They don't care about the children they are bringing into the world, as long as they have that change. No. First, is it going to favor your people? Is it going to favor the country? Who are you bringing? Why do you want to remove him? Do you have somebody in mind that will do better? I was listening to a video, I think it's from the Edo State governor, that all this insecurity, all this pipe is opposition. I mean, I said it. If you use that insecurity to campaign, now you they buy people. There's no two ways about it. If you ever use and take campaign against Tinubu, now you they buy people.
Have you noticed that?
Because if I'm selling bleaching cream now, and I know my bleaching cream is not working, I will go and look for somebody that is already fair-skinned, and I will use charcoal or something to darken your skin. Then I will do video, apply that my fake bleaching cream on you. Then after 2 days, I say, see, wow, it works. That's the same thing. Make believe. I'm not saying buying stop going on, no. But if you use that one to campaign, now you they buy people. So let us know what is right, what will favor us. Look at the way this man is going extra mile to bring glory. Our people out there are bringing glory. But all these bad belly soma people, if you don't allow them to pay other people. Before they said there's nothing at Akalaka, but now they said Akalaka is their lineage. I was at home one day, I said, okay, let me just scroll. They started. Obi is from Elele na Akalaka picking. I said, is there not something like Akalaka? The same man came, Ojuku is from Awoda. Then they said, well, Epa is from Calabar. Why? Because they knew now they cannot package us. Mm-hmm. So now they want to claim to be us. And it's good because when you say these things, social media don't forget. When you say these things, you're telling people how desperate you are. You're telling people that you can go any length to do this thing. What do you want to do for Nigeria? Seriously. What do you do? Monorail, they rot. Now my brother, I call him man, monorail, they rotten for River State.
Mama, you can't even compare. You can't even compare Amechi with Obi. Like, in short, Obi is even the worst of them all. Like, you can't compare.
All of them no get head. All of them no
At
get
least.
Head. See monorail, that money for monorail. If not abroad, we always compare ourselves to European people. If it's in European country, you do that. You they go jail. Nothing will stop you from cricket.
But last time he was blaming Wicked that Wicked didn't continue the job. Even though
where he mean continue Risham? Where he continue Risham? They've been stealing all the rails, everything. Waste of investment.
Why would Amechi just leave the PC? Like for what exactly?
He should retire. To anybody that does not put your people in front, you should retire. That's my own. If you are elected to do something for your people, you should deliver. If you can't deliver, there's no point. But I know all the people that are pushing them is what they will get. You see this man, they said they jailed somebody that electricity, blah, blah, blah. You think he's the only one that's
Mama Sally. His name is Mama Sally. He was a minister under Jonathan. He was giving money to do Mambila and Shiruru. And
my point is that if that's money, you see all these people on social media. Oh, put this. These are the people that followed him to squander that money. Because when you bring rotten fish with a smell, now because making load you with money for pockets. That's the thing. But when you support a good person, somebody that has vision, somebody that will deliver, You might not get. You are saying something that Nsima should be paid because he's doing a good job, but he's doing it for his people. He's doing it for his country. He's doing it so that tomorrow his grandchildren will be happy. My father did this. Oh, I can be in my ancestral home peacefully. Support who comes with good policy that will favor your people. That will not because that wisdom. Play politics that will favor your people. That will not because now wisdom. You don't have to like Tinubu. There is this policy going to favor your people. That's the question you will ask yourself. Even northern people, they rejoice, then they dance for him. Is his policy good? That's the question you should ask yourself. And those rotten fish where they carry, they wear their face. What type of policy, what type of change will they bring for your people? Use your head well. My advice, not because. Let me allow other people to talk. Thank you, Mr.
Sister, please, I have a question for you, please. I just have a simple question. Being a Korean woman, please, for social media, if I they watch Wiki, because I like Wiki and they follow in videos, and they see people they write in Yerishi, I bet waiting with the meaning.
Yes, Yerishi. You don't know it. Wiki is Yerishi now. Yes.
People will tell in Yerishi. I say, they all say this is not being insult before me I go attack them all.
No, it's not insult.
Now, people say they write and not the insult.
No insult.
I like the man, I know they won't make any point they attack the man.
He's a straightforward guy. He's a straightforward guy.
In dance, then they sweet me pass.
Oh, that's in dance. You go throw one leg, come bend. Don't go here, let me go throw the second one.
I know. Now only God know where we can go carry those musicians come. They'll be wicked musicians.
No, they know what he like.
They know what he like. And in they play politics, we go.
Those musicians, they sabi head wicked. They sabi turn in my head. Before you go know, now we get you the fear. They come.
He said, we get and they fear you. Oh. We get and they fear you. Oh. Now man you be.
Man. You know, when he push hype people, when they go buy our security men for
Oyibo.
Oyibo, no be Oyibo.
Oyibo, yes.
They can say they no go vote him. They go, he come and say, no vote me. That is a man. And he say, if you continue, he go buy you. You know, carry your dead body, give your people. He go bury on her for mass grave. You know they hide man.
Making a man,
he dealt with them, or if not that action,
they would have taken over River State now.
I wish Tinubu can move Wiki to power sector. Seriously.
And he will deliver.
See,
he will deliver.
My sister.
That's what I'm saying.
Is my beg I bust your head. Do you know who jailed Mama Sally 75 years? Now the same justice or motor shop. That guy didn't go.
Our motor shop.
No, they go.
See.
That guy name they give
I beg. You get what he talk now about Wike. Allow Wike to do his job where in do because everybody get where he feel good. You understand me? So I think where Wike dey now, like say na own area be that. Wike know how to do development. Wike know how to build. I think that position fit him.
Yes.
Yeah. So just allow him. Yeah. Except say
if you see what he did in River State.
The guy changed River. If I go River State, I know also I go River State again. Now there I grow up, do my school and everything. But the guy make things happen. You understand me? So leave we go making the especially now he say he won't go that sector.
Why would anybody not love Wike like Wike?
Hold on. Let's give some another person, but a user. I think that other fake pastor be that. Or user, is your turn to speak.
Instead they pray those prayers.
He don't change name, but still they use in fake account sometimes. Can we hear from you, user? Oh, if like saying that our Yoruba brother will change phone number.
Hello. Okay, I didn't know you put me in already.
That is Olusegun. Okay. I salute you, sir. Yes.
Yo, man.
I salute you. I
don't laugh, tire.
Okay.
You guys are interesting, very, very interesting. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Anyway, the ball is on control now. Things are moving. Like you said about Obi Kubana, you've said it before here on this platform.
Yes.
About their gimmicks and all those stuff.
Definitely.
You said it before. So you never rely on them or on anything. The competition is now between the Southeast and the South to produce the Southern person. That is after 2031, after 2000, after the power shift to North, and when it comes back to the South. So just like you rightly said, I'm in full support of what you said, that South should dust their shoes, buckle their shoes, tighten up their belt. It's high time they stand on their feet and make sure they try to compete. You understand? Because they've really done the job, and South is over at the moment. So there's no going back. So all these things you are just shouting is all about politics. Nsima.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your job.
Thank you,
what you are doing. I'm still very much with you. If there's so much crowd on it, you can still leave me there.
Okay.
I'm still with you.
All right.
Still with you.
No worries, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Paradise, you were saying something about Wiki.
No, I see no reason because I see no reason why anyone will even hate that man, because in terms of talking about the politics, no, he's just too good. Like, apart from after Asiwaju, like, it's just Wiki. Like, there's no way.
So why do you think Nnamdi Kanu and Igbos put a bounty on Wiki's head? 100 million bounty.
No, I was aware during whether it's when he went to go and finish them off.
Yes.
Like, because if not that Wiki is Wiki, they would have taken over River State. Because that is how a leader should be. Like, just finish them once and for all. There is no point sugarcoating, trying to pet anybody. Let's assume that Wiki. Maybe Wiki, no, Wiki, come on. I think South, we are just so lucky to even have such a man as a politician, honestly speaking. And these people, I remember when Peter Obi went to River State in 2023, when he went there and he was begging Wiki to just give them the state for federal, then they should keep the governorship power. No, the obedient, they were hailing him, Wiki. But suddenly, when the alliance now shift, of course, we can have to choose now. There's no way you can be able to leave Asiwaju for Peter Obi when they now shift alliance and they started insulting him. Because that is how they behave. Because even the devil, if the devil can just come and say Peter Obi for president, they will even blame God for accusing the devil of sinning. Because it happens in El-Rufai, because they hated El-Rufai so much. Because even the Christian journalists that started from Kaduna, say El-Rufai was buying people in southern Kaduna, they started projecting it during El-Rufai, but suddenly, because El-Rufai now joined their team in the name of they want to remove the incumbent president, before you know, honestly speaking, the obedient, they have started whitewashing this guy, telling us how wonderful El-Rufai was as governor. So it tells you that these people, they are just so hypocrite. They are, apart from saying they are so daft. Anybody just support Peter Obi, they don't have problem.
Okay, let's hear from Femi. Femi, are you there to speak? Go ahead. Thank you very much, Paradise.
Yes, I'm here, Osima.
I salute you. You are welcome. Go ahead.
Good to hear your voice again.
Thank you very much, sir.
Akwa Ibom, hayaya.
Tinubu, ayaya.
Tinubu, ayaya.
All of us, we are ayaya.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to talk about Kwakwanso and Obi. You know, I watched an interview that Kwakwanso had with Charles Ainagulu of Arise. And there he said he was ready to be vice to Obi. You understand? So he is ready to be the running mate to Obi or anybody if the party gives him that privilege. So they agreed that, okay, Obi should do 4 years, after which it will now come back to the north. As far as I'm concerned, Kwakwanso, you know, is a northerner. This is someone who understands politics. So as me, what I know is Kwakwanso is not interested in whether Obi wins election or not. All he's interested in is let him have an inroad to southeast. He knows them that they are emotional people. Once you start shouting Obi, they will start embracing you. They will be ready. You know, he just wants to use Obi. That's all. So as far as for all I care, Kwakwanso is not interested whether Obi wins the presidency or not. He just wants to be his vice and let the Southeast people feel that, okay, he's part of us. So that when in 2031, he comes back to them that, I supported you people. So it's your turn to, you know, to return the same to me. That's all it's about. It's not about, so I believe that's the reason why he has agreed to be Obi's running mate and nothing else.
When did he agree that?
Oh, that should be over 2 weeks ago now.
He agreed to be.
Yes.
I've not seen it.
Oh.
Show us. Where can I get the proof?
I can share it with you.
Share.
He had an interview with Arise.
Arise is on Arise and watch you.
Share now. Share.
Yeah.
Share to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you are talking about him accepting that the party zone the presidency to the south, if that's what you are talking about, is that what you're saying? Or you are talking about him saying he's now going to be vice president to Obi? I've never seen him accept that.
Yes, he agreed that they should zone to the south.
So why did you not say Kwankwaso accept to be vice president to Obi? It will never happen. Can we now mark what I've said now, please? Kwankwaso will never be on the ballot as a deputy to Obi. That is my own. I'm telling you now. You will see it. I understand that the fact that he needs to have access to the southeast based on 2030s, whatever is a presidential ambition. I understand that part, but I can tell you it's not going to happen because from the calculation, he doesn't need the southeast to give him presidency. That's the truth. It's not. That is not what is going to. Even if southeast supports him, he may not still be president.
Of course.
Yes, because he needs to.
He knows he's only popular in Kano.
That's what I'm saying. So if Kwankwaso offend us in the south side and offend us in the southwest, how can he be president?
That is it.
So it's not. I don't believe it. Kwankwaso did not. He will never belittle himself. I can assure you that he knows that even the North will not support him because they know what Obi stand for. What the Igbos. Obi stand for Biafra. The Igbos are against the North, are against the Fulanis. So he will be so foolish to do that. He knows he can never.
Kwakwanso also has a court followership, just like all these obedience.
Okay.
Kwakwasias, they are also like that. So it's whatever he tells them, that is whatever they take. So I believe he has been able to convince them that, you know what, guys, don't worry, let's support him for 4 years. But for me, I even know that, let's even assume, though I know it's not possible, but let's even assume that Obi wins the election. Obi will not use 4 years. It is a lie. Because Obi doesn't have a mind of his own.
Alanda even say even if they give him even 2 years. Alanda, he said even if they should give him 2 years.
This is someone who doesn't have a mind of his So it is whatever this obedience.
No, we are the one that is not paying attention to what Obi is trying to tell us. Obi is a desperate person. Obi, this is what desperate people do. You get the point now.
I know.
And when they are doing it, they don't know. It's just like what happened in the UK just 2 days ago. There's a group of people that want to come and protest in the UK against everything that the Prime Minister is doing. If you need to see how the Prime Minister was so desperate, the Prime Minister said, we will have to stop those people from coming to protest, this and that and that. You will not know when you are doing this thing, because when you are desperate, you will never know. Because as he's doing that thing, he shows that he's so desperate, he's showing that he's afraid of the protest or the people rising up. So that is the same thing that Obi is doing. When he was making that statement, he does not know that he is showing how desperate he is, that he can just do anything in order for him to just emerge president.
He says, even with a gun pointed to my head,
exactly,
we don't do more than 4 years. I said, look at the person talking. Do you have a mind of your own? This is someone that it is the obedience that are tossing you up and down. You are supposed to be the leader. You are supposed to be the one showing them the way. Okay, this is how we're going. This is where we are going. You went to ADC. They are the one giving you condition that it's Obi or nothing. If you are not on the ballots, we are not following you. And you believe, okay, this is what you should do. You can't follow the same template that Tinubu followed that time. That, okay, you know what? Let's agree. Let one person do this thing. I will support. Now, when that person is done, then it will be my turn. Let them support me. That is exactly the same template that Tinubu used. And now you think you can win election. How? You are even diminished your chances the more by going to NDC. What is the structure of NDC? How many places do they have wards? How many places do they have? How many councillors do they have? How many chairmen do they have? Do they have any governor who is going to stand in for them on election day? So it's in fact, he just messed up his chances. Go and write it down. It's well, in fact, Kenneth said it that his political career started even before he joined them. So he has even done more damage to his political career by that move.
Olatunji said, thank you very much, Amy. Olatunji said, when will NDC conduct their primaries? Very good question. Now let us listen to this. Olowo, I'm coming to you now. Let us listen to this and pay attention. This is Concurso, one-on-one with Concurso. Let's listen. Hold on, let me try to put it on my speaker and see if it will be better. This is Obi movement and Concurso movement. Now, I believe this is their desperate brother trying to interview him as well. So, because he want to get that thing from him that Obi will be his boy. I know that is why they want to interview him to hear from him. So, let me just play this so that we pay attention. Now, listen.
Social media. Your alliance with Obi beyond just the presidential election that we're looking out for. What are your concerns? What are you worried? Are you worried that ideologically your movements and that of its movements may have challenges along the way?
Well, in the last couple of weeks, actually, we tried to check what the obedience were up to politically. What the
Are you paying attention? We try to check what the obedience are up to politically. Okay, let's go.
They want to do for Nigeria. And of course, when we compare the two movements, we realize that our goal is more or less the same. Meaning, in summary, that we want to make Nigeria a better place for all of us, especially the young men and women who are very good people in this country who need the attention of government. Of course, they don't need too much. Basic things, education, job opportunities, security, and so on and so forth. These are the issues that are on the ground. And we also agreed that extra.
That one is studio. This thing is not for me. Their connection is not bad. So one thing I wanted to comment on this is when I see this video, they say Kwankwaso is NDC chieftain. Kwankwaso that used to be ANPP, all of a sudden now he became NDC chieftain because he just joined NDC which day? Few days ago. My brother, this politics is a very funny game. I just wanted to comment. Let's go ahead.
Look at our blueprint.
Okay, go ahead. But I still have a lot to play. But go ahead.
I want to say, if that said security, is this region secured? Talk about education. How many people in this region are?
Okay.
So you cannot fix your own. You want to fix the whole 300.
All of a sudden, yes. That's very good. Okay, let me just finish this video. Then we can. Yeah. Hold on.
So far, but based on our discussions with them, I believe we have one target, making Nigeria.
One whoever said the ticket of opening Kwankwaso is almost a done deal, and the decision of the party. Any worries that this might change?
Well, I'm not sure if anything will change. We are happy with the party, and the party is also very happy with us. Both of us are loyal party members. Both of us have the good interest of the country at heart, and so also the party itself. So I don't think anything will change between now and the end of the month, because it's like everybody is happy.
So Nigerians can expect Obi and Kwankwaso on the joint ticket of NDC in 2027.
Well, I believe so, and talking to the party, I think that is their mindset. And once that is done, but even before now, I'm talking about the OK.
Yes.
Before it was zoned to the south, the obedience were saying OK, and people from our own side, the Concosia, were saying KO.
Mm-hmm.
So, whichever the case now, because the party has settled that now,
yes.
That's why we have seen young men and women across the country and even beyond working so hard for offices in the world, in the local level, in the state, in Abuja, in abroad, and anywhere. And people are ready to make sacrifices because it's in a situation as it stands today. Everybody is looking for a way out because the status quo is not good enough. And therefore, people are working around the clock independently. And of course, they decided they are doing it voluntarily. We're happy about it, and that's how politics should be. Politics of this country should not be left in the hands of moneybags, people who would cheat people for 4 years, collect all the monies, both local and international, and start purchasing or procuring people on the election day. I am sure in the next election, Nigerians will come out very strongly to defend their interests. And that interest, of course, is the interest of the country itself.
Okay, fine. So from what I understand from this video, he said that is the vision of the Kwankwaso movement and that of Obedient aligns. So that is why they are happy, the party is happy, and all of them are coming together. So they were thinking about OK and KO. So now that the party have said it's going to zone it to the south, which means that settles it, which means it's going to be OK. So based on that, we see how it goes and all of that. So I have not seen him say, okay, fine, definitely it's going to be a deputy to Obi or anything. But this is politics. So this game is just going. And I can tell you in the next few weeks, a lot of things is still going to happen. And even if it's only okay movement, that is Southeast and maybe Kanu, that is not going to give them a presidency, right? So I just wanted to That I see comments here from Akin Wumi somewhere saying, wow, wow, wow. Can you imagine how some egocentric people are absolutely funny and unconsciously desperate power mongers by do or die mentality mindset? Politics is not an imagination or reality. They are all bunch of idiots who has no vision. PBAT is God sent to deliver Nigeria and Nigerians from the set of deadly vultures. So I don't see how this is going to be. I don't see OK or KO going to be a salvation to anybody because that cannot a KO ticket or OK ticket cannot make it to presidency. That is my conclusion. But let's hear from Rufi. Rufi, if you have something to say there, then I come back to the guys on the panel. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Thank you, my brother.
I salute you.
Well done. Great job. I've been listening since morning when I was driving. So when I got home, the only thing I would just say that we should keep on promoting Baba Asiwaju for the 2027 because I can see, like you have just said now, a lot of alliances are amending. People are bribing themselves just to defeat Asiwaju.
Yeah.
And I know that whatever they are doing, they are just trying to, people that want to defeat now, they start begging. You know that NDC, they went to Ambode to come to, they want to take Lagos. And now Ambode did not even exist there. I said, look at you, why are you so desperate? Just who is NDC? NDC is Niger Delta Congress. Because their case, they forgot that their case is in court. Yama has taken them to court now. Rufai have arrived. He's challenged them. Why is it now? The man said, no, INEC made a mistake and he's going to challenge it. So now they are, according to Baba Shield, now, PRP, Wakwanso and Obi, when if you might see go to PRP, so they are not even stable. So I was living at a challenge this night. I said, these people, why are you running because of the country? If this Baba Shehu that is talking rubbish now, I look at him when Buhari was there. You are talking like when my sister asked the question now. You are talking of insecurity. In fairness, let's look at it. Can this insecurity for decades that is happening? Look at Ife Mudakeke. When they start rubbish in Ife Mudakeke, how Obasanjo dealt with them? Can Southwest or South challenge and not deal with them? Look at the way we get IPOB. You, these people, this Northern will come to the fact they can only be deceiving the people on the studio. You are talking of insecurity. Where? In North. And this Northern are telling us you want to do security. So, it's in your nose there. This security is in your nose. Your governor is there. And they said number one security person is your governor. You are saying Tinubu. Because I didn't know that. To me, if we Nigerians, we the voters, if we really have sense, any northerner that comes at top of security, we should just give that person knock for head. Because in your own house, a snake is in your house. You are going to your neighbor that should come and help you to kill snake. You're supposed to carry stick first. You have challenge. Now America came, he helped you to kill that man. You are saying that you are talking rubbish. Instead of them to be jubilating and be congratulating this man that are initiative, when the Igbo people are bribing America to come and remove Tinubu so that we can come there, it doesn't have a leg. It doesn't have the people to conduct it. And that is why I'm not celebrating for this year Okonko. Because in 2023, if we have buy Okonko the way he was selling Obi, I don't know maybe Nigeria Flancom. Now you are not telling us that this or this that. So that shows that whoever you are promoting, you are just a politician, just making nonsense and listening to us. So, and this man is doing this job. It's not because he's from South or from Yoruba, this thing. You can see the policy. Everybody is looking at this policy. When he went to Cairo, people were talking the way the man was talking. He has a town hall meeting in that place, and they were asking questions. This is a man that doesn't open. This is a man that he didn't go for any rhetoric. He didn't say go to Singapore. He didn't say China. Obi was telling the guy that your land in this place is more than Belgium. Is that one? Do you want to, even then the food you are talking, the food you are talking about, if they plant in that north that is the fast land, so the food they will plant today, immediately the food will germinate, and you want to spend 4 years because already he has shot himself. Now there's no, you can't change that one. That if I told you Akwankwaso is in the ticket or they are not in ticket, you want to spend 4 years. So in that 4 years, and the man said, our president is traveling. I said, like you said, that this guy is just talking. And after he has talked, that Tanko, that the spokesman that is following Obi, is the one that is putting word in Obi. Obi has no sense. Because if you look at Tanko, if Tanko is talking, you will see that Tanko is the one that is even engine. It's like engine noise. You know, when the car is moving and there's no engine on, you will be making noise. That is Obi. But when moment you put engine on, you will hear the noise. Tanko, whatever Tanko is from people, they will sit down, do the ideology. Without Tanko, interview with people will be hearing rubbish. And you will now be wondering, is this man class captain? Obi can never be a school class captain. He is class. That is talking that he went in. He's not a politician. Most of the questions you are asking on him, Asiwaju, they are asking questions. How will you do second time? I will work. He will tell you, when I go to China, if I will go to Singapore, from Singapore, we go to Egypt. Is that what we are asking you? He said, I know Obi lied. I watched another interview today. He said he called European government that they should not give us aid. And they don't say, if you, who are you, Obi? Like the IPOB people, the Igbo people, they went to the network of World Bank, not to borrow Nigeria. These people clearly understand government individually. It's because Nigeria is banking industry are not doing the job they are supposed to do. I know some people say, let me tell you, if you have £50,000 in an account and you want to buy a car of £45,000, I ask the person who buy that car, are you financially okay to buy the car? I said yes. I said okay. You have 50,000 and the car is 45,000. You know, one moment you take 45,000 from 50,000, you are left with 5,000. And you now take that 45,000 to white people in Britain, in England, and they will give you the car. I said, you are stupid. Because number one, that car is not something to you. It's not bringing investment to you. Now, Oyibo know that you don't know what we are calling financial capability. If any challenge comes, and you have spent 5,000 out of your 50,000, how do you want to meet it? Are you a full worker? If you are a full worker, you bring your letter of employment, they look at your salary, and if your salary is between 5K and 6K a month, then you are good to go. You will finance your car, and you will be okay. And your car, and you will be liquid. I said, these people, in fact, when I look at the people, to me, I'm sorry to use the word, it's supposed to give them their Biafra identity. Because, with these people, we can never move forward. Because the way they are thinking, believing that they know you better than people, and they say they went to school. I can't imagine you are going to a country that is sovereign, a country that has mineral resources. You think that you will not borrow that money. And Obi now lied. He now said he called the European Union. Which European Union did you call? Which president did you call? You have not seen the person. And they now thought that Obi did not call anybody. And now, you want to be a president. You said you called them, they should not give us aid. Are you going to tell them to give us aid? What aid are they giving us? You give us aid. What are they giving us? Is it today that the NGO has been going around the country where there's a challenge? IDP, whatever they are creating, they have been giving this guy. In fact, I just thank you that you people that open because since 2023 that I've joined this platform, try you help us to make sure that Nigeria is getting it and we will not miss Baba. And 2027 we will not miss it. Whether IPOB like you, whether people like it, that's their own cup of tea. If they want to leave, they are free to go. So let's continue to promote Baba and God will help us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. Can we hear from Andy?
Thank you very much. So, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Happy Sunday and happy new week.
And you too.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I love your strength. The strength you put in what you do and your commitment and your belief on what you believe. That's what you call a man. Don't give up because you believe on the strength. But that objective reason will back with facts. There's not many twists and turns and lies people may bring. There's no way they can begin to dissuade you. And if people have said certain things, then I wanted to comment on what Jesus. So many people don't understand the reason. Very important question to ask. Why is it that these people hated Wiki so much that they wanted his head? The animals who are so ignorant. You have non-state actors, arrogant, ignorant fools who became too big-headed with lies as if something was happening. They were promising what they couldn't do, what they never had. You know, had the power to create a country from a sovereign nation. And they deceived their people. They were deceiving some blockheads, believed all the lies and manipulations they gave to them. And so I could understand that it's one of them who was in Indonesia. Of course, we wonder what they do. One who told that the first yeah, according to them, they call him their reader. The leader and leader. So now, yeah, just make that pronouncement that he was going to provide the money. And I just thought, you know, it was a trifling thing. The idiot, maybe he's gone there to do some dirty business in real estate. Wike said, you can't come and do that nonsense here. But they tried nonsense. If their whole game plan was they wanted to go through the back door to get into Sasa. Because they thought that if they had got Port Harcourt, the next place was Akwa Ibom, then Bayelsa. But you see, God is not stupid. He's not a foolish person as they think they are. Because the foolish ones who think they know everything thought that it was going to be as easy as they were doing in their Southeast because their Southeast governors are dodgy themselves. They support them in the and then in the data they pretend they don't know what's going on. None of them refuse to answer anything about the so-called IPOB. They don't even know and how it was formed and so on and so forth. And your case is different that when you were there, you did everything with all your strength. That's why I said they are saying, I think the local parents, when they say, person say wait, they say wait in your hands because you, you were there, you dealt with them, and now you're dealing with them with double, triple strength because, you know, they can't cope with your energy. And that's what it is. So they thought Wiki was going to let them have their ways, their foolish ways. You see what they did? This day, when you go there, the people that named the whole local government that was named by law as Oibo. They Obibo. Obibo is a name they gave to the place. You go to another place, they should give a name. That place, they don't even know the meaning for you. In 1976, when that was settled, they still refused to call the name of the place Oibo. But the thing is that there's nothing they can do. Those of them who live there, they are occupiers. I have the history. I know the history. So the occupiers who go to that place to make a living till now, most of their people, listen, do you know that they still come through that place to seek for employment in River State,
Yes.
claiming that they're from Oibo? This is the same thing they did since after the war. They're doing that. And you have your own place, nobody goes there to drag your state with you and everything. They even fight among themselves. Abia doesn't want someone to work in their civil service. He doesn't want Abia man to work in their civil service. If you want to go to to destabilize the place, we can say, no, not in my backyard. You can't come through the window to them. And even at that, see how wicked they are. Security when they on a live there, some of them were even their own people. They were people. They turned around and began to lie. It was wicked that did that. The weakest general commander in all the military powers of River State. So the federal government is control that. You can just unalive the security person. It's they who put that in their service anyway, and then think that they can get away with it. You go to America, United Kingdom, everywhere in Europe, you want to touch a security person and unalive the person in face to face. So the military fought back. The security forces fought back, took them, and then what did they used to do? They would come and do their nonsense in the evening, and all of them will run back to Abia State. They come into Igbo, all that nonsense, cross the Igbo River, come there, do nonsense on. They got them and dealt with them. They began to shout foul, foul, foul. And I just say, I don't know how God is going to do it. Give us leaders like the wicked in the South. 10 leaders, I'm not talking about 5. God is not enough. Give us 10 so that these people will know they are going to the people who say they will know that is not leather. And then I just really said that, I just said, I mentioned that we can never do anything. As soon as we can become the federal minister, what did they do? And he was now doing, according to law, he was working according to law on the papers. Abuja was created since it was created. These same people began to tell, if you remember, they started to tell stupid lies immediately that we came out and said, how did people have all this property? How could he say that? Because how do people who have been allocated property, you couldn't even pay the dues, the property due that they were asked to pay, they turned it around because lies is their hallmark. Deception is their game. That is their first name in the first place. Such things, how can you live in a society where you have people like that? All they know is to and anything to lie. They are still at it. So let nobody lose their time. They are still at it. All the nonsense they're playing, they don't even know that they keep failing. So stop on their own ways. They don't realize that there's a time to just drop. A time to just drop stupidity and follow objectivity and reason like human beings. So thank you very much. I just wanted to drop that.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. That is very, very correct. Thank you very much. We need to have more leaders like Wike in the South. I'm telling you, we need to have more leaders like Wike in South, so that we can tame all this nonsense and all these people that are, will I say, they have already made up their mind to invade our communities and turn it to be their own. And they might look, or it might seem as if they have stopped, but they have not stopped. They are only they will just go back and try to re-strategize on which method they. So we need leaders like Wike that is ready to take action immediately without any delay. Because that is the kind of leadership that is suitable for the Igbos. If you want to the Igbos, you just need to do what their brothers have done. Soludo have shown you how to deal with their brothers. It's force. That is what they don't. It is not by talking. Soludo is a perfect template. If anybody wants to deal with Igbos, Soludo has given you a template. So maybe that will be another conversation, just like what Wike did. It's the same thing to deal with them because that is who they are. You don't deal with them by begging them, by saying, "Oh, you guys will change. Are you guys not learn your lessons?" They will never. That is not how it works with the Igbos.
Never.
It has never worked before, sir, with that method. so you will not be able to change them by that method now.
They're mindlessly aggressive. You have to be double aggressive. Meet them and then tell them, listen, life is not that way.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your contribution. Can we hear from you, Wills? Wills, are you ready to speak? Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
I salute you.
Good evening, good morning, everywhere where you are from. We are here today. And I'm here just to say thank you to our amiable president, President Tinubu. May God Almighty continue to bless him and give him more knowledge because it's not easy to control Nigeria. It's not easy to guide Nigeria. because it's our guide, because after God is him. Because he's trying all his best to make Nigeria straight. But it's now left for God to do everything right for us. Because I really don't understand why our people will continue to pay to badmouth what we people have passed through. We know the past. We don't need to tell us about how Nigeria was before. We all know how Nigeria was before. There is no government, no past government ever tried at what this man is doing. If a man can remember the whole state and continue to do better thing for every state in Nigeria, I mean, some of the presidents will just come and concentrate on the other side and then don't even bother to look at all. I can say it that with all my bold chest that people from South, I've never even gained nothing from the past president. And apart from this president who have remembered the people from the South, none of the past presidents ever do that. You see, they only concentrate on their own side where they come from. But now, God has given us a president that can remember Southeast, Southwest, and he's doing his best. So I think if I remember very well that we have been struggling all along, struggling to buy petrol with jerrycans, and now this is free for everyone to buy petrol. Just drive your car in, buy petrol, and go out. The ASU strike is still of the past now. No students go to ASU strike anymore. Even this free technology, where people can go there and learn how to do some work and get experience, even give you certificate, even will be paying you. All those things, they were not there before. We got an improvement. That is improvement in the government, better than before. And this is what we are praying for. When the government is do his part, whatever is a trust, it has to be, another government has to come and do their own part. You have to transition and somebody come, you do your own, another person come, you do his own, that one come, you do his own. That's how the country can develop. So the man is really trying his best to do everything right. And I don't know why we Nigerians we do not appreciate. We should learn how to appreciate. We should learn how to appreciate. If anybody come to power, we should learn all our people to support him in prayers, in everything, so that he can do more. Look at now, that's what he said, that if he can come in as a president, he's going to stop everything that the President Tinubu have done. He's going to stop them. Is that the right thing? So this is what I'm saying. We should try to support this man so that they can finish his 8 years and do the right thing and make sure he do more. Because for a country to achieve this 1 million economy that is talking, 1 trillion economy that is talking about, it is not something that is easy. We need a development. Nigeria need development. Nigeria need development. We need good road. That there are people, also that what they are doing. It's also open for investors to come in. And this person can come and open their businesses and employ people to work. This is how a country grow. I don't know, our problem is too much in Nigeria. We like talking too much. We like insulting. We don't appreciate. Just because it's not our people on the that was there. I remember that election. We were there together on your same platform. That I remember. On your platform, you are the one that even opened the eyes of everyone. You I don't need to. Because my children and guys, they were also saying they are going to vote for. They want to vote for. But later, when I see that during the governorship election, what is happening? I saw that poster they carry up and down. When we're taking Lagos. That is how we started phoning our family. Hey, can you please stop voting for that man? So that we want to vote for Baba Sanwo-Olu to become this for the remaining 4 years. You see, this is what we are saying. For a country to grow, we don't need to badmouth our country. Every country has a problem. Is there any country in this world that doesn't borrow money? Is there any country, is there any government in the world that doesn't borrow money? People borrow money, but when you borrow money, you borrow money for consumption. People can see what you are doing. It's not for consumption. Because Nigeria has been borrowing money. Each time Nigeria borrow money to pay debt, they will borrow money to use to pay the government. But now it has gone, still of the past. No governor is not borrowing money again from what they are giving them is what they are using to pay their workers. You see, I would not going to say that we don't see what is going on, or we don't want to be tribal bigotry, or what would I call it? So we should stop. We should try to give credit to the government so that they do more. So that they can, because gradually, Nigeria is really getting somewhere. Nigeria is getting somewhere. And in case of God, God will shame all our enemies. Every enemy that we say that that person will never progress. That person will never progress. And I know Nigeria will progress. One day we will get to where we are going. That 1 trillion economy, we shall get it. In the grace of God. Thank you so much, Mr. Isima. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you very much for coming. I just have one question. I think maybe other people can respond to that. What, for example, now, in Nigeria, as we can see, there's so many things that needs to be done. We can see electricity needs to be done urgently. So, and that's why the government has now decentralized it for the state governors to also generate electricity. Because for us to build a plant that can provide electricity for everybody, there's a lot of money that is required. Same with building of this infrastructure. You know, for President Tinubu to take orders of the third world status, we need to build infrastructure, road networks, railway system, all of that, even a communication system that is going to be suitable for a 21st century kind of or developed status. So, but we need finance, we need funding. So how can we get this funding to be able to build this infrastructure, if not borrowing, if not to take loans? And even the borrowers or whatever, they can't give you funding or borrow if you don't have money as well, and if you don't have integrity and credit standing. Just want to hear from Andy. What do you think the president would have done in this situation? Because for so many years, these infrastructures have not been built. Previous government did not build it. Obasanjo did not build it. Jonathan did not do it. Buhari did not do it. And now there's a necessity for us to build this infrastructure for us to get out of this system or this of course, this status that we are. So what do you think the president could have done? And just asking Andy if Andy is still available, but if not, any other person that is available can respond. Okay, I'm not sure Andy is there. Andy, are you there? Andy, not. Yeah, say the truth. Go ahead.
Well, just like you said, when you borrow to build infrastructure that will generate money,
yes,
it's a positive thing. But when you borrow to share the money the way it is being done before, that is wrong. Because let's take, for example, now this coastal road generates a lot of money income back to the country. If you borrow to renovate airports, it will generate income. But when you borrow or print money for the wrong reasons to share among people so that they will support you, that is wrong. There is no country in the world that don't borrow. Maybe few. I know a country that they have reserve, their oil reserve in the bank account. In most countries, more than 70% of countries in the world borrow. It's not about borrowing. Even you living abroad, you have credit card loan. Sometimes you want to do something, you don't have cash. You borrow. People buy houses, they borrow, they pay monthly. Some pay for 10 years, some pay for 20 years, depending on the loan. You borrow for something tangible. Borrowing is not bad. And you borrow for good reason that I borrow this amount in so year, I will generate the amount I borrowed, pay the loan, and still have something. And what I use the money for is still standing. So you cannot cough out money and do what is doing. You have to borrow. But I agree there should be a limit to that borrowing. We should try to now produce what most things we need. We should produce. It's not by buying toothpick, all this China product that will spoil, will bring junks into the country. should go into train people into all these things to consume every day. At least 70% we should be able to do it. Plates, buckets, all the small things. It's not everything we buy, we should, But when you borrow, build something tangible, infrastructure, I made example, coastal road, airport, bridges, development. It's positive. It's not negative. It's when you borrow to use the money to share to your friends, to give contract that your friend will not finish the contract, you borrowed money, and later you abandon the contract like monorail, and the money you borrowed for that thing is gone. So in as much as I don't agree with borrowing always, I agree that when you borrow, you should be able to maybe 5 years next time generate money from it, pay back the loan, and the infrastructure is standing, and you still have something in your pocket. Great job opportunities. Youth borrowing does that because there are a lot of people working along that coastal road. Another establishment that this money that they borrowed. Why Nigerians are crying is because the past government, when they borrowed, they share the money. Few things they did with the money, the rest they shared themselves. So that's what I want to add to this borrowing thing.
All right. Thank you very much. Nyamri, what do you have to say about that? Or Paradise, if you are there. If not, I move to someone else that's ready to speak there. Ruki.
Yeah. Okay. We finished. Okay. I don't know if you remember. I don't know. Before 2023, before the president was, I could remember. I don't know if you remember. There are more than like 27 states could not be able to. Okay, like 27 states were struggling to pay salaries. Like I know about 12 states that they were paying. Even some states were even owing as far as 7 months. They were struggling. And this, I'm talking about 2023. I'm not even talking about 10 years back. Because those days, you are listening to the news, you'll be hearing people start protesting. They could even pay the salaries, let alone those gratuity and those protests all over the places, all over the country. Then this man came, the first day he removed the subsidy, and since then increased the revenue and generate more revenue and give to the people. Have you seen any scheme? Have you seen any protests over power? Maybe protests, maybe the governor could not be able to pay salaries. In short, even some states, even increase it. Some states are even paying 100,000 naira minimum wage. They even increase it from the 70,000 naira. So the man, in short, actually, like, he's actually perfect. Just that some of them, anyway, they are used to kind of governance that they want, almost filibuster kind of governance. They want everything subsidized. No state is owing salary, coupled with the fact that even because when we are discussing with these people, they will tell you just name like about the ASU strike for goodness sake since in the 60s, everything for 4 years. Like there's no precedent of any president that must be an ASU strike. You are doing a course of 4 years. At the end of the day, we end up spending 6 years just for one decree. But this one came in since 2023. For the past 3 years now, no ASU strike. What about the NEF fund? As they just watch out, maybe not in 10 years' time, the effect of that NEF, start seeing the benefit. Because I remember then, even just tuition fee, because the people will tell you people are for free. The question I will always ask, was there ever a time that people are enjoying? Because of course, if your both parents are poor and your family are poor, the probability that we end it's almost like 90%. If you still do the things they make, do the same thing they do, you still end up poor. And at the end of the day, you can just the president that just came in because of course, you'll be suffering before this man came in. Your parents were poor. So who are you going to blame? But this because I used to think the only thing that can be able to make people give that people equality, because as far as this life is concerned, they think as in nobody is equal. But the only thing that can be able to bridge that equality is through education. And this man came in after all in Nigeria, primary school and secondary school. They are free. That is, if you want to go to government school, which most of us attended anyway. Then you now introduce the funds. So right now, if you want to become an engineer, you want to become a doctor, there's nothing like we don't have money, we are poor. You can be able to just all you need to do just read your books and enter school and apply for the next one and take it. That is the only thing that can make you at least to be able to like compete with it. Because I remember how even despite the fact that the tuition fee, federal university tuition fees from school, they are as low as 50,000 naira. Even people will still drop out, they will not be able to pay. I'm talking about like 15 years to 20 years. People are still struggling. But they would tell you at those days back when price was 8,000 naira, but the question is that many people were able to buy the bag of rice. And this man came, he introduced them for no stripe. So if you are doing 4 years, it's 4 years. If you are poor, there's nothing like excuses. I hope he refused to train me or my parents don't have the money. Get into school. You can become an engineer. You can become a doctor. You can become anything you want to become. Just that one alone is a very big thing. Coupled with the fact that it's not just the policy, it's actually doing infrastructure. And for the first time in the history of Nigeria, I made infrastructure like this one. Every time we are seeing it, not all those days we hear that the contract for so that to build so road, and at the end of the day, they won't build it. At least the coastal road. You remember when they awarded that, they were saying it's fake, but it's something now, it has become reality. It's so good bad because we actually lack infrastructure in Nigeria. We don't even have because there are times we say electricity. Electricity is not just our problem. Even because there are people in African countries that they even have this electricity. Despite they have the electricity, we are still doing far better than them in terms of anything. Because we lack infrastructure. Accidents happen because there are no good roads. This man is doing all of this. But at the end of the day, they will say, ask you, name one thing because we are high of governance. Because before it was selling for 1 something or 2 something before it now moved to 1,000 something, or because bag of rice was this. You can't just because bag of rice was 2,000 and you now moved. But the question they are not asking about the purchasing power. How many people were able to buy it when the something was even cheap? There was a time in Nigeria that this UK, it was a visa. It was visa free at one certain time in Nigeria. How many our parents they could not even be able to even have, get the ticket, even before subsidy from the FX. How much were they paying for school? I know a lot of presidents want to travel to that UK, but where are they going to get pay for international sports? So honestly speaking, because the type of governance that I need to do that if you are not smart, you won't be able to make money. And if you are not smart to make money, who are you going to blame? I think you should blame your parents. Because everyone's parent they should be responsible for education. You should blame the first, but at the end of the day, your family has been poor from the other generation to this generation. Then because of 2023, the president that entered that you think he would be at won the election, he was going to give you maybe an interrogator. You think, okay, the other generation was poor, this generation poor. Even those people complaining, they are still making the same mistake. And they just want to play Tinubu. 60K for this and that. But bro, you didn't even have car even before that to even say you want to buy fuel. There's no generator. Tinubu. So I don't understand. You have free education. You have no going to school. Then go to school, become an engineer, trust me, there's no way to get a job. Become a computer engineer, there's no way of computer science, there's no way you'll be able to get a job. But there's no education, no handwork, and you want to eat. You even get free land in your villages. You're not even into agriculture, and you are crying for food. So honestly, Nigerian citizens, I don't understand.
Okay.
Maybe they just want everything free.
Thank you. I just wanted to deal on the loan stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that, your response. Yeah, Rufi, I salute you, sir. Right.
Thank you. Borrowing, people, only like Madam and my brother said here, you don't understand. Borrowing, there's nothing bad in borrowing. It's good to borrow. When you have something that is tangible, that is profitable to pay back. But it is when you're not borrowing to eat or to do party, that is when it's bad. And what you said in the situation of Nigeria now, yes, they said he removed subsidy. Why is he borrowing? Yes, he has to borrow. He removes subsidy. If he borrow and is giving states to pay salary, to pay for consumable items, that is very bad. But it is not borrowing for an investment, like the road my sister said there. Now, the road that, according to the statistics they did 3 days ago, that the road is constructing now in Nigeria across the country is 350 roads. And now this man, is a politician, is calculating, if I'm coming back and I'm not coming back, what will happen to this project? Will it turn to abandon project? Then, if you're using the subsidy to do it, our result will suffer. There won't be any money, and we lost the election. So we are still back to square one. Now, he is saving money and he's borrowing money to do this project so that when he finishes, then the investor that want to come in, he said something in Kigali, he went. He said, for anybody that is investor that is coming to Nigeria, in 2027, after the election, we will see a lot of investors that are coming. The lithium now, to this phone that we are using now, the battery that they are using, they will not take their mineral resources out of Nigeria. You have to drop something. Our oil, you can't take it away. Our gold, you can't take it away. You will produce it here. Product that you made from that mineral resources, then you can take it out. That is what the market is telling them. And nobody, they knew. The problem we have in Nigeria is that the majority that are on streets, like this my brother said, some people 30 years ago, they graduated from school. They have never used their certificate for 10, 15 years to get employment. Tinubu now came. They are not blaming him for their inefficiency, for their lack for 20, 15 years ago. So those people are shouting. And every day we produce graduates. So the road is doing now that, yes, let me save money for rainy day. And that's why when they share the fact from the first subsidy, every state now has money. They are not borrowing. States are not borrowing to pay salary. It's now getting from the subsidy removed. Now the state now they are liquid. The federal government is liquid. Our reserve is growing after the fact. So instead of him to dip his hand on the reserve, it's good. And at the end of the day, he lost the election. What will happen? He lost. But if we borrow the money to do this road, and this road is not generating income, we pay back our loan.
And that is the essence of why a World Bank is there. That is, before they borrow you, they look at the economy. And when they see that our economy is stable now, our forest is stable now, people are now seeing now that Nigeria has a potential because we have a lot of mineral resources untapped. Is it bitumen we want to talk? Is it the lithium we want to talk? Is it the gold we want to talk? A lot of things are underground in Nigeria, and the investors are waiting. And the investors that are waiting now, by 2027, that is the reason why investors are looking at the second term of this man. If it comes to reality, you will see that a lot of jobs that this man is touching, it will come to reality. And that is why it's good to borrow. For example, I did. I have 50,000 pounds in my account, and I saw a beautiful car I want to buy for 45,000 pounds. And now, after if I took 40, I can go to bank. I say, bank, give me 45,000. I still have 5,000 left, and I'm still working. And then I went to the bank. I said, I want to buy a car of 45,000 pounds. And the bank will say, how much is my salary? And they look at my statement of account that every month I'm earning 5,000 pounds every month. They will not look at, okay, if they will not calculate, how long will it take me within 5 years to pay this month with interest? And I will be paying back. If they are not taking maybe 500 pounds every month from my account, and if my salary is 5,000 that is coming, and they are taking 500, I still have 4,500. I can still do a lot of things. And my savings is 50,000. It's intact. From that 4,500, I can still save. That saving is for raining day, for any challenge when I'm not working or when there's challenge over the world, like pandemic that happened, that everything starts to. I'll just go to my bank and I'll take the money. And then the loan, then there may be a waiver if there's a challenge. But people that are understanding the process of accounting, yes, the people that are understanding loan, they are just using it to deceive people that are, let me just say, people that are, they don't understand. So they are not deceiving them that they are borrowing for your children. No, your children will pay, like the school student loan now. They don't know that it is paid for you to get that loan and pay your school fees, graduate and work, and pay back to government when you get work. But some people look at it, you will pay as if they are going to sue their parents if they didn't pay back. Nobody is doing that. So our people, the sensitization, I think, is not enough, or people don't understand. So we know Nigeria will play a lot of politics about things, and the thing they are playing politics, you just believe that just to defeat this man. And majority of us that understand, and that's why we are saying it in any platform we are collecting loan, borrowing from to do a productive infrastructure is very, very good for any country. Even say America, America is the highest debtor in the world. America, that the people are talking of. And people are still there, and they are still doing a lot of things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Bright, you say you have a bad network. Please, Dorcas, can we give Bright opportunity to speak? Bright have a bad network. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
It's obvious you have a bad network.
Number one point I want to make is, say here now is, yes, the past regimes borrowed money and share. They did not use it to do something. But the present government is actually dealing with those who borrowed money and share. The people that borrowed that money and share in the past regime, they are in court today. This particular regime now is dealing with them, which means if this particular government is interested in dealing with those who borrow money and share it, the government will be careful when they borrow their own. If the government is prosecuting those who borrow money and share, that simply means the government will be very, very serious with their own borrowing. They will make sure that the money they borrow will not go the same way the other one went to. There is no harm giving somebody a support or try to give somebody a chance to see. Even if the angel, he can never do anything for you with 4 years. 4 years is not enough. It's not enough to give Nigerians what he think is good for Nigeria. I told my people today that this Obi is a child of circumstance. It was 2023 that the Obi wave came out, and is because of the situation around the country by that time. If we were to go by what somebody has done in the past or by the structure somebody has, you and I know say Obi will never get such move. Such a wave will never come his way. Now 2026, 2027 is coming. Do you think that that thing that happened in 2023 will happen again? The answer is lie. It cannot happen again. Because this time around is a different ballgame. The political structures that Tinubu is using now, he started building them from way back 2010, 2009. He started building them from that time. And when you talk about political structure, I can never point out one now and tell you that this is the big structure. It's just that wave. What can you be able to achieve with that wave? This man has built bridges for a long time. Is it not now that the guy started visiting the northern state trying to build bridge? You are trying to build bridge. Yes, continue building the bridge. So that maybe after these 4 years, after 8 years of the northern side, then the upper one, by that time you must have built enough bridge that will make people to trust you. Because as it stands now, no matter the magic you do, other region will not trust you. They cannot trust you. More especially with the kind of thing your people is doing online, there is no other region will trust you. And the Southeast alone cannot make you a president. Southeast alone will not even make you to come second. I don't know when our people will start learning things. Are we going through some difficult times in Nigeria? The answer is yes. But even though dollar is 1,000 something, during Buhari dollar was official price was 485 that time, but now 1,000 something. Do you know that rice is cheaper now than Buhari time? A bag of rice is more cheaper now than Buhari time. It's cheaper now than Buhari time. But Buhari time, dollar is cheaper than this time. Is it not sending you a signal that something good is actually happening somehow? Even though that the price of dollar go high, but right inside, internally, some things are changing positively. There are so many positive change in the country. So if I were to say, I would have told our people, it's actually time for us to start doing things right, which is support other region, so that the other region will support us the next time we're going to come out. But anyone you catch, they will tell you they're marginalizing us. Or your state where they are marginalizing you from. Can you state the things that made them to marginalize you? Someone this evening said that other regions have 6 states, that are 5, Southeast have 5. And I ask, have you ever seen the landmarks of Southeast? That's number 1. Have you seen the landmass of Southeast? Start judging from there. So number 2, do you actually know that Obasanjo gave the senators from Southeast, told them to go and have a meeting and map out where he can carve out the number 6 state. Do you know that these senators came with their greediness? They couldn't arrive at anything until Obasanjo stepped down. Which means everything you deserve, the government has been giving it to you all this while. That your people is not making those things to get to you is not the business of the government. You're actually the one that can hold your government accountable. Go and hold them accountable. That strength or energy you're using to attack Tinubu or attack presidency, use it to go and attack your governor, attack your senators, attack your Federal House of Rep members. So that they will start opening up to give you whatever thing that is due to you, because there is no day I've ever seen that they shared allocation and the Southeast government state did not get their allocation. I've never seen. It has never happened. And I've never seen where they do that budget in the Senate and the House of Rep, where they say that people from the Southeast did not get their own allocation. I've never seen. It has never happened. So why is it that our people is complaining? It's because people that is meant to get these things for you is actually siphoning this thing. And you are blaming another person. The time this Egberima started doing this thing, I told my people, let's use this strength we are using to do protests. Let us use it to protest against the governors. If we can be able to use that energy to protest against any governor, he will run away from the government house. And with fear, he will start doing something. I don't see any reason why we should be calling out the federal government. And in Sema, truth be told, whether you like it or not, whether you believe him or not, Tinubu will win. The earlier you understand that, the better for you. The earlier you agree, the better for you. The man will win, hands down, whether you like it or not. That's the truth. That's the truth. Whether you like it or not, the man will win. So I don't know why you are going about making noise and disturbing people, disturbing the peace of the country. There is nothing. I can never see anything in Nigeria now that will make Tinubu not to win. I've never seen anything. There is no force in Nigeria now that can stop Tinubu from winning. Even as it stands now, whether Tinubu go for campaign or not, we will still win. Because the only structure we are seeing now in Nigeria is only APC structure. It's only Tinubu structure that we are seeing all over Nigeria now. There is no. I can't see any structure anywhere right now. No. So, politics is a game of number. It's a game, but my people will come with emotions. They will come. It's all about feeling cheated. You do the same thing every year and expect a different result. It can never happen. You cannot keep on repeating the same thing every year and you are expecting a different result. Now lie. The same result you got from the first one is the same result you are continuing to get until you try to change the way of doing things. You cannot come and start doing this, your emotion something, blame game and all those stuff, and you expect Nigerian people to come and gather, carry presidency given. Power is taken, power is not given. And according to the constitution of Nigeria, your region alone cannot make anybody from that place a president. You need to build bridge from your region to another region. Allow those people to trust you. But instead of building bridge, somebody, a lunatic, will now come and tell you, say, those ones, they are the ones dealing with you. And you now come and start spreading hate. After spreading such a hate, you now want those people to come and trust your brother. It's not possible. Nobody. Even me, I can never do it. You cannot spend years online attacking, and saying things that are not true about me, and you expect me to come and join you the next time. It's not possible. The whole thing about this whole thing is our people. A lot of our people don't just want to learn. And another set of people that is doing this nonsense is these pastors that are somewhere, that all these pastors that are preaching nonsense. They will start gather people to start praying against the government. Are you praying against the government? Who are you? By doing such, you are sending a signal in the mind of everybody that place that the government is actually the one dealing with people. They will now go to church and come back. They will not come back in the market, and they will start bragging or say they prayed against Tinubu like yesterday church when they prayed that Tinubu is going to do this, Tinubu is going to say, let me tell you, you see, even if you like, all the churches in Nigeria should go and pray against Tinubu. That prayer will not work. That prayer will not work, because even the Bible you read say, causeless will never stand. So if there is a politician that have come across your pastor and dash them 5 million, they start making noise on the altar in the name of prayer. Anybody you touch on the street now, they will tell you, hey, it's Tinubu. Even people who their governors is not doing anything will tell you it's Tinubu. People who their senators is not doing checkam, he said, we tell you it's Tinubu. They don't know their right from their left at all. The same the whole truth about this whole thing is that we should just go and rest. In terms of this whole thing, Tinubu will win. That's the truth. Whether anybody like it or not, the man will win. That's all. And if the man win, you want to run away from Nigeria, run away. If you want to kill yourself, kill yourself. That's the truth. He will win. That's the truth.
Okay, Bright, still there. Let me give Dorcas opportunity to speak.
My brother, good night. On do well.
Oh, good night, man. Good night.
God bless us.
Good night. Thank you very much.
Everybody.
Thank you very much, man, for coming.
Tinubu all the way.
That's it. The city boy cracked the code. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. All right. Dorcas, are you there to speak? Because as you can see, Bright still have plenty things to talk.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. So I hope I'm communicating.
We can't hear you very well. Can you try to speak up? And why are you using your wife's name? Are you Dorcas?
No, I'm using my wife's phone. I'm just on my phone just now.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. We'll manage your voice. Go ahead.
Hello, can you listen?
We'll manage your voice. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I've listened to everyone's submission.
Guys, can you tap on the screen? Tap on the screen, please. Yes, go ahead.
Everybody have listed the achievement of this present government, the Tinubu government. And the only thing that is still common is that, a lot of people are still criticizing, even with the fact that the achievement is being feasible. There are some things that we can see, and we know all these things are going on. So, only thing that I realize about it is that, these underperforming governors, they are the root cause of these things. I don't know what the government is trying to do to minimize or just to enlighten people about how to hold their governors accountable. Because if you see from every part of the country, people are shouting, there is hunger, there is this. As the federal government is doing their part, having been the state governors, they are doing their part equally. I think the crisis of hunger, I think it wouldn't be this loud. So I don't know what government is trying to put in place. And if you even see this local government autonomy, many states are not implementing it. They are not making it work. I think if all those things are being put in place, all the effort of the federal government will be very visible and it will be very loud. Even with the infrastructure and everything, people will be able to see the effectiveness more. I don't know if anybody have answer to this question. What is the government trying to put in place just to make sure some state governors they work? For example, I'm coming from Kogi. There is no much infrastructure development going on in Kogi presently. Presently, I cannot point to many. Aside from the one federal government,
and that government is APC government, right?
Projects. I'm not coming here to criticize. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying the federal government should try and to make sure some state governors will work. We as a private citizen, I don't think we have that much zeal to make the state governors work. I think federal government have a lot of job to do in that regard.
Why do you think it's the federal government job to make the state government to work?
Part will be trying. Okay, thank you very much. I think the federal government is the one that is sharing the allocation to the state governors, right?
Yeah.
So in that regard, I think there are some things that federal government can do just to push the state governors to work by force.
Okay, you think that there are some things the federal government can do? There are some things.
It's not even the state. Yes, there are some things that they can do just to complement the work the federal government is doing, just to make it balanced. So I believe if the states are doing their part, I believe the country wouldn't be the way it is right now. Infrastructurally, the country is doing very fine. Economically, we are heading somewhere good. But we are talking about the state of hunger. A lot of people are facing issues about food insecurity and all that. So I think if the state governors, they are helping the federal government too in their own angle, it wouldn't be like this. That's just my submission, not much. So if there is any solution, if there is any answer, or if there is something that federal government is currently doing that we don't know about, I think someone should just enlighten us about it.
You just said that if the federal government have made sure that the state government have money, local government have money, and you are still expecting the federal government to still do something. What about you? You that are supposed to call out your governors, call out your leaders, find out what they are doing, how much they are using, what they are using those money to do. And there's a process in place. According to the Constitution, the federal government have no power over the state government. The president cannot force the state governor to do anything. And I've seen many things that the federal government have been doing, calling several meetings. I've seen so many meetings, and the governors are part of the executive meeting. So every time they go have meeting with President Tinubu always urge them to make sure that they do what they need to do for the grassroots development, for the grassroots to benefit from this government. So I think that the grassroots is also keeping quiet. So where is it paying you? The federal government don't know where it's paying you. So you are the one that's supposed to rise up, because when you guys rise up and protest, the federal government will now use it as a very good talking point to speak with your governor. But when you guys are not rising up to hold your governors accountable, the federal government will feel like, okay, maybe the governors are doing well. So you guys in your state and in your local government are the one that is delaying the development that you need in your state. Because the federal government have nothing to use to hold the governors accountable, right? So if the people rise up and make videos and shout and talk about it and record the road that is not constructed and record the hospital that is not done, that is poorly maintained or whatever, then this will be evidence. This is the secret that you people don't know. And I've always been shouting that this is the secret. Go to your government, go to your state government, check out your local government. What is it that is to be done that is not yet done? Record it, have evidence, and then we can use it as a campaign. So do you understand that part? So I think that is the part that is that is remaining.
I want to contribute to what you have just said now to Dorcas. What happened in Ogun State? what happened in Ogun State? I saw a pastor taking this, this speaker and be shouting up and going to the East Road. Yes, he's shouting to the East. He's going along the street, shouting, look at the road, look at the road, look at the road, shouting the name of their governor, shouting the name, Dakwa Abiodun, look at our road. So those are the things, the easiest way to criticize all this governor. You understand? That's not, if we are shouting and calling on the president, what must he do? What can he do again? He has do his best. The man has contributed his own way of helping us. He's also not stopping. He's not keeping quiet. So we individuals, we need to stand up right now. We need to come together right now instead of that same energy we are using to pull our governor. Like the Pride have just said, we should use it again. That same energy to pull our governors, so that they can give allocation to this. Look at what is happening in Agege. Have you ever been to Agege? Look at how beautiful that place is. The local government chairman Agege, look at the way he did that place. Very beautiful. He tied the road, the street, he gave the street light. These are that energy we are using in pulling the governor to our president. We use that same energy, but I have never seen anyone in any platform to be talking about how to organize and pull and talk to these governors. See, the way hello?
Mr. Views, I actually like what you're saying. Let's always say this thing that Lagos State is actually different from other states. When you're talking about Agege,
okay, talk about your state now. He just gave you an example of what is working in another place.
Yes. I'm also in Lagos. As in, when it comes to Lagos State, if you are talking about Agege, look at Obasa. Obasa is a speaker in Lagos State. Look at the local government chairman. They are both working very well. Look, just like what he said, Dakwa Abiodun in Ogun State. A local government chairman actually came out to ask him that, Oga, we are not getting our money and you are not doing anything. All the remaining local government chairman kept quiet, and this local government chairman in Ado-Water, the guy was removed just because he questioned the governor of how he's spending the money and he's not even pumping money to local government. And what was there is that this thing cannot happen in Lagos because all the youth will stand up and fight for somebody who actually challenged the governor. But in every other state, everybody is not coming out. All they actually want to do is let federal government come. Federal government will not come. It's the youth that you have to challenge your governor. When you guys cannot say that, okay, let us come together, what is this person doing? You can't hold him responsible for whatever he's doing. Then they will feel free to do whatever they feel like because nobody is checkmating them. Nobody is questioning them. Nobody is questioning them. But in Lagos, if you do anything, everybody will question you.
Did your local government open their account? Because when President Tinubu got there, when he fought all the governors, those governors, including Seyi Makinde, that is where I get to know that Ibadan has 33 local government. And all the local government, they said they queue about the back of Seyi Makinde. And that time, federal government took them to court. And federal government won the court. So each local government has their account. And their money is being paid directly. It's not under the state governor now. So if Ogun State is now doing that, your local government has not opened an account, that is where you people need to rise up. So if you call President Tinubu and if you shout and you gather at the state house, I can guarantee you that Kwabedun is already out of the way. It's going. So Yayi is so you have to wait. To me, in very soon, that will not have anything to do with your finance again. So it's incoming one that will now do that. But note it that The youth in every local government in Ogun State need to go to your state house, not federal government now. Because all the local government has opened an account direct from the federal government. State is collecting, the local government is collecting now. That's what I want to tell you.
You did hear them?
Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Yeah, Dorcas, did we answer give you some ideas?
Very well. To some length, I've gotten the answer, and that's the kind of answer that I'm looking for. Okay, now when we talk about that local government autonomy, I don't think that thing is working here in Kogi, because according to some resources, some of the local government, they are not getting the allocation directly. They are still getting it through the state governor's post. So I think that one is still part of the problem here in Kogi State.
Okay.
So a lot of things has been going on, but at least to some length, those angles they need to be taken care of. Thank you for the answer that everyone have contributed. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, brother.
Dorcas, just tell your people, your local government chairman, to go and open the account. To go and open an account for it. That is it.
Now they no say they open anything money, everybody know, sir. Money.
The president have already said he's going to pay direct to every local government chairman. Direct. It's not gonna go through the governor anymore. He pay direct. So tell your local government chairman to go and open his account. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, I don't know if you heard what I said. I mean, everybody knows that they need to collect money. They will open an account now. So, yeah, I think that question have been answered. Okay. Yeah. So Bright did not contribute to that question that the brother asked. I don't know. I think you said something somehow. You touched some part of it during your conversation or your submission. He was saying, how can we see what is the federal government doing to make sure that, I mean, the people, the dividend and what the government is doing reach to the people? We can't hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
If you like, wake up. If you don't like, remain that way. The work of the federal government is to make sure that whatever thing that is due you is released. And whether the people that receive the money chop them or work with it, no concern federal government. That is why you have your state house of assembly, people representing you in state, so that you'll be able to check. Met your governor. So the organism. See, I swear to you, Southeast will not be like this. You will now organize protests against the federal government, whereas the state governors are chopping the money. Federal government is releasing the money. State governors are siphoning it. And you are here blaming do you know this food security of a thing? Federal government gave grant to states concerning food production. How many of you know say your governors received money for food production? And how many of your governors have been able to implement that money or do anything that will bring more food in your state? How many? You don't listen to news. The only news you listen to is that jargon story they used to tell. You go online and start listening to some people that talk nonsense online. Instead of you to spend your time to listen to news, to find out or to know what is going on in the country. you are spending your time to follow people that used to talk nonsense online. You go and listen to those things, and you come out and start behaving like an animal. Do you know the kind of grant that federal government has given to states? During the time of palliative, the first money they given are 2 billion. The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, these are palliative. And the federal government gave this money so that the governors will make things to be easier for the people in the state. And now your governor will carry the money and put in their pocket. And you are there shouting, Tinubu, 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 Tinubu. One day that name Tinubu go make you grow, your mouth and your teeth go grow like this, not go fit into your mouth again.
Okay.
Anytime you begin to say truths, you will see you become an enemy. You see how they will rush you. Come to my inbox now since last night. Come and see what I'm going through. A kind of useless mindset everywhere. Who tell you say federal government will not come and do? Do you know that there is no region in Nigeria now that federal government is not handling projects? There is no region in Nigeria now that federal government is not handling. Federal government project is not going on there now. Mention one. Even the money federal government is borrowing currently now is made for northern Nigeria. Tinubu is not from northern Nigeria, he's from southwest. But the $1.2 billion is borrowing now is made for the north.
Yeah. Sokoto, Calabar, Sokoto, Badagry.
So imagine that kind of thing. And some people are somewhere talking nonsense, deceiving people. The worst part of it is that you know say what you are telling people is not true, and you keep on telling these people this thing. What kind of wickedness is more than that one? You look at your people, you know very well that this thing you are telling them is not true, and you keep on saying it to them. Are you not wicked than the devil himself? Do you know that my people used to say that Southeast is marginalized? You ask them what do you think Southeast is lacking? They would tell you we don't have good international airports, we don't have seaports. I now pointed out to them, no verso. Southeast has produced 2 aviation ministers. Chidota and still Odua. Both of them are from Southeast. But they were not able to influence the government to do anything in the Southeast until a Fulani man came. A Fulani man now came. Hadi Sirika was the one that gave Enugu standard airport. I mean, the people who your savior is telling you they are coming to kill you is actually the people that came and give you the only standard airport you have in Southeast. But the time your own children were there as Minister of Aviation, did you actually speak out? Or did you actually organize protests that we need you to do this or do that? You did not say anything. You don't do anything. But when another person is that place, you start making noise. I mean, your own people were there. You did not go and protest. Now that a Fulani man has come to give you what your people failed to give you, a Fulani man gave you second Niger bridge. These same people you are telling us that they are coming to kill you. They're coming to kill you. They are the one that gave you most of the things you are enjoying. And you are still believing that this nonsense. When I saw that Tinubu has gone after some certain people from last regime, that was when I know that something new is happening. That was why, if you ask me about the borrowing, I will tell you, simple and plain. The people that borrowed money and shared them, Tinubu is prosecuting them right now. And because of that alone, I know say Tinubu will not allow any money he borrowed to go to the drain. He will not allow anybody to mess up with any money he borrowed. And the ones he borrowed, we are seeing them. We are seeing work going on. You know, Nigerians, more especially people from my side, used to believe in miracle. They want a miracle. They want something that will happen today, or just say today, tomorrow, thing will show up. They don't believe in reality. Reality tells you that this man is taking things, gradual process, and is going to deliver. And that your miracle mindset is telling you, this is 1 year, this man has not done anything. He has not done anything. The power sector has been shaking for a long time. But of recently, the generation have gone up. The generation have gone up. We are not saying that Nigeria doesn't have challenges. Nigeria have. But when you see somebody making a step, making efforts to tackle those challenges, what we need to do is just to rally around him and give him support. Because if you praise him, he will do more. Not you come by the side and start, okay, what miracle do you expect Obi to do that place? Which miracle is he going to do that place? Or do you think Obi will go down there now? Do you know that some people think that Nigeria makes billions and billions of dollars every day? Your region contributes 30% of what they give to federal government, of what federal government give to them. They generate 30% of the money federal government give to them. Imagine that kind of thing. And nobody is telling you the truth. That it's actually Nigeria that is helping you. You are not the one helping Nigeria. Nobody is telling you the truth. There is actually other regions that is feeding you. You are not the one helping Nigeria. You even need Nigeria more than Nigeria needs you. Seriously speaking, the thing they break my heart when you see my people go about doing this nonsense. They only like people that is lying to them. Once you come and say the truth, you become an enemy. If we like, let's do the same thing we did in 2013 on the time past. You see, after this time, after Tinubu government, and that government will enter, Obi will go and do and that will end it. The other one, the same thing. Until you come back and tell yourself the truth. Southeast cannot make you a president. For you to be a president, you need every region. Now, how many regions are you in good terms with? Let's say the truth. How many regions is Southeast in good terms with? Let's tell ourselves the truth right now. Come online. Let's ask people from other regions. How many of those regions? How many people from those regions is in good terms with you people? Even the small love where they have for you people, you have messed it up with your behavior online. You don't even know when somebody is playing game with you. They are there jumping that one person with one person, Obi will win. Let me tell you, one person knows the game he's playing. One person already knows say Obi will not win. One person is playing game of 2031 because 2031 the power will shift to north. And one person, by building this bridge with Obi, will now get the trust of Southeast. So that 2031, you people will not see him as a saint. You will not go and vote him. Because Sapang Paso himself knows say they will not win. He's just playing that game, but our people think say God is doing them for us.
Okay.
All I know is that the small work we are doing here is actually gaining profit, because there are some people that this thing is entering their head, and those nonsense in their head is being deleted.
Okay, right. Thank you very much, Brian. Let's hear from I think Femi was to be the next person. Femi just came up. Femi, do you want to contribute to that question that was asked? After that, Onye, is it Onye Daro? Yes, go ahead.
It's because of that question that I came up.
Yes.
I really appreciate what you people have said concerning the question that Dorcas raised. However, I would like to add that the role that I think the federal government can play in this case is I don't see our information minister doing anything. Can you even tell me the name of the Minister of Information in Nigeria? Nobody knows him. He doesn't talk. How can you be the information minister? You don't say nothing. When Lai Mohammed was there, if you ask a 5-year-old who is the Minister of Information, he knows, because he's always engaging. But this one is all just there saying nothing. What will it cost federal government every month? This the FAC allocation is monthly. 774 local government. If you take a page on newspaper and you print everything every month, and you say, okay, for each of the local government, this is the amount we have disbursed to them. Let people start engaging their local government, go and bombard their local government every month and stand by their gate that this is the amount you have collected this month. What have you done with it? But no, I'm so pissed with that man, and I believe Tinubu should do something about him. It's Mohammed Idris, I think, but I'm not even sure. But I am so pissed that he calls himself the Minister of Information and he's not making any impact. I yield my mic. Thank you.
I agree with you 100%. This is one of the things I don't agree on this government. So, but we have been talking about it many times, and we have not seen any response yet. Hopefully something will be done about that. So that is correct. The communication and information in this government is not equal to the the propaganda and misinformation that is everywhere. So it's not meeting the target. So something has to be done. Can we hear from you? Oh yeah, I think you want to say something as well. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Your program up in the background.
You're welcome.
I hardly come up to talk, but I'm always in the background. Well done, my God will continue to bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I do a lot of selfless service to the nation.
Definitely.
And it's only God that can reward you. Number one, let me collaborate with the last speaker just said. Because I'm a Tinubu supporter 100%. But where is going wrong to be able to tell him? So on this information minister, so many people have been talking about that man. and I think it's time to remove him. It is the same information minister, not communication minister this time, it's the information minister. It is this same information minister that's in charge of the National Orientation Agency. And the two, both the agency and the ministry are not performing at all. Since the beginning of this administration. And I don't know why Tinubu have not removed that man and put a vibrant person in that place. What people are saying that the NTA and all these things, people are no more watching it. If they are not watching it, there can be paid advertisement in Arise Television, in TVC and all this paid one, that every 2 hours there will be a sort of information to people. People are not being informed. Then what I really come to discuss is about this, our local government allocation. In Sima, let me tell you one thing. You see, our people are not ready for development. That is my own honest submission. It's always easy to come on social media and blame the president. But in a democracy, all of us have roles to play. It's not only the president. The president have his role, the governor have their roles, the local government chairman have their roles. Then we citizens of Nigeria, we responsible citizens of Nigeria also have our roles to play. What I've observed is that we citizens, we are not ready to play our roles at all. The only easy thing we know how to do is to come on social media and blame successive government. We are not ready to play our roles. Let me go back to this local government. The president has done his best. He has cracked the code that the money going to local government is not being properly utilized. He went to Supreme Court and make sure that he got a judgment that they should pay this local government directly. As we are talking today in Sima, there is no local government in Nigeria that receives less than 7 billion naira every month. 774 local governments all over Nigeria. Imagine that 7 billion naira every month to a particular local government is being judiciously used in all local government. In Sima, just imagine it. The kind of development all of us will witness in this country will be so massive. Each local government will have its own hospital, we have its own primary school, we have its own agricultural farms, and a lot of other things I can imagine. The youth will stay in their local government, they will not be moving to Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja, and so on. But this money, every month in, month out, this money is being squandered. Either with the local government is shopping it alone or is shopping it with the governor. So what are the roles of the citizens? It's simple. Let's start with the local government. The local government doesn't have any immunity. We can always go to our local government and ask questions. Even let's assume that our minister information is stupid, it's not publishing anything. But if you go to the website of the ministry, every month we know how much is going to every local government in Nigeria. But if are you doing everything? The local government chairman is living next door to us. We know his house, we know his wife, we know his children. Why are we not able to hold our local government chairman accountable? He does not have any immunity like the governor. Let me even first excuse the governor. I'm coming back to the governor. Let's start on this local government chairman. They have no immunity, nothing. As an individual, you can challenge him. You can take him to court. We can write petition. We can organize our people to go to their local government and say, Mr. Local Government, the 7 billion you collect this month, what are your programs? This is the job of the citizens. We are not doing it. And even those people who call themselves activists in Nigeria, this is where they should go and do their activism. This is where I expect them to go and start doing their activism. Not on social media and just the president have done it, the president have done it. No. With this, we cannot get anywhere. And because the local government chairman and the governor know that that's what we do, they don't care anymore. So that is about the local government chairman. What of the governors? There was a time some of them are saying that when the president knows that the governors are not spending the money as they should, why should they continue giving them that money? This one clearly shows that most people who come on social media don't know basic governance. They don't even know what the constitution says. They don't know. The president in fact, he has no authority on the governors at all. The only time the president have an authority on the governor is when there is a state of serious insecurity in a state that can affect the whole country. In that case, he can declare emergency, like what happened the other time in Rivers State. But apart from that, even if the insecurity in that state does not affect the whole country, the governor state cannot do anything. Because the insecurity that happened in Rivers State the other time threatened our oil industry because they were about bombing the oil pipeline and everything. And that's where all the revenue of Nigeria comes from. That's why the president has to declare state of emergency and even remove the governor. But apart from that, the governor does not have any authority. Apart from giving them, and some people say he should even stop their money. I say he cannot stop their money. Constitutionally, in the consolidated revenue, the president is bound that what is due to state should be given to state. So the president cannot do anything than to give them their money. Then who control the governor? They are the state assembly members. The state assembly members have all the authority on their governors. But in Sima, you know what? All our state assemblies members are in the pocket of the governors. This is where 99% of Nigerian problem is coming from. All the state assemblies in Nigeria are not working. Because the constitution so gave the state assembly members power that they cannot even remove the governor. They are the only one that can remove the governor effortlessly. But what do we have? All the state assembly members are in the pocket of the governors. So the state assembly members are not doing anything. And we are the citizens that voted them into power. Just like the local government chairman, the state assembly member did not have any immunity too. If you vote a particular state assembly member from your local government and it's not telling the governor what that particular local government wants, it is the right of the citizen to go and challenge his assemblyman. What are you doing? Are you really representing us? They even have power to recall their state assembly members. They have power to do that. So this is where I see all the problems of Nigeria coming from. Until we are ready to wake up, and because democracy, as they call it, is a participatory government. Everybody have a role to play. Until the citizens are ready to play their own roles as citizens, in Sima, we have a very, very, very long way to go. I don't know how people need to be re-educated because they just look in that one direction, and because the local government chairman and governor know that that's the only direction that 99% of Nigerians are looking at. They don't care. They say all the state governors are emperors. Who make them emperors? It's we citizens because we are not playing our roles. So it's very, very shocking. Even if the citizens are a bit ignorant, all these activists, this should be their job. If all of them should go back to their local government, that 7 billion that is going to each local government every month is being judiciously spent in the whole 774 local governments in Nigeria. Before we know it, there will be a massive development in the country. You see, man, that's what I want to contribute to.
Sir, you really said it all, and I think this is the solution. This is the complete solution to when people come out to say, "Oh, we are hungry, we are this, that. What has Tinubu done? This." You know, they feel that they fail to understand that they have their own part to play, and they have failed in their part, in their own job, in their own role that they're supposed to play. So, thank you very much, sir. The information minister as well. National Orientation Agency. That time I used to hear about National Orientation Agency now. So today I don't use, even worse that we don't even know their job, what they are doing. So yeah, that gap has to be closed. And then our people at the local level, local government, state, should rise up and hold their own leaders accountable, because as it stands now, the federal government cannot withhold the money. He has to disburse the money to the states and the local government. And that is what President Tinubu have been doing. But there's a gap. The gap there is that there's no proper communication, and the people are not using the money to do what they are supposed to do, what they have been giving them the money for. So you see the point now. So that is what is missing. And you rightly pointed out the cash TVs that we have in this country. Most of them are looking for political position. Is sure we're not looking for political position. Is it really a cash TVs? You should do. If you are a cash TV, you will focus, you'll be concentrating. But Oshowere is not concentrating. He's also fighting for a political position. So that tells you that there's an interest of conflict, or conflict of interest. What did they say? Then other people, the same thing. All of them that paraded themselves as cash TVs, we see today, they are now picking up forms because they were looking for opportunities. Everybody looks for opportunity in life. So that's where the gap is. So as it stands now, we don't really have cash TVs in this country, Nigeria. We only have people that are politically motivated with their own personal interest, which is now like a conflict of interest to doing the selfless job or a volunteering job as a cash TVs to do what you need to do. So that is what is missing right now. So there's no protest that the governors have failed to use the resources. There's no protest that the local government is not doing their job. There's no correct protest. Every other thing is just my. That is why whenever I hear say government, they flog people, the police, they deal with all those fake protests, I don't have problem with it, because I know they are politically motivated protests and all of that. They are not for the interest of the people. So yes, sir. Thank you very much. You are very, very correct. But I can tell you, gradually we are going to fix this. Gradually, by us keeping talking about it, educating people, because most Nigerians are not politically, will I say, knowledgeable or politically educated. They are not. They just think that, oh, it's just plug and play. Oh, when a president comes, you just fix everything in the country. They don't know their process. President cannot just do things. He needs approval. He needs from assembly, national assembly. He needs other arms of the government working together with him to achieve it. You see, they don't know that the president don't have much influence of the state. If the state governors fail to do their job, they have immunity, and it's only when they are done with their job that maybe the power can now come on them, which I think this can also be changed in the Sixth Amendment and other laws that is going on. So, yeah, how can we fix our country? By solving all these internally available or issues that need to be resolved. And just like you rightly said, if every local government is working, fixing 7 billion that is being received, man, I don't know. I mean, this president have tried a lot to provide resources, provide the funding. What is now remaining is how to make the state governors, the local government to work. And so the people must rise up and hold your governors accountable, hold your leaders accountable, hold your senators, your reps. They all have projects. They all have what's supposed to do. The senators have constituency project. The reps also have a project to execute. Are they doing it? They are just pocketing the money. And then because you are ignorant, most of you are ignorant. So you come and complain and say, oh, what are they doing? They have not done anything. Anyways, I think I need to go to the next person. Yoruba greatness, I salute you. Thank you very much, man. Yoruba greatness, are you there?
Yeah. Good morning, Isima. Sorry.
Wow, it's already 1 a.m.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to sleep because I have to get ready for work in the next couple of hours.
Send me. Go ahead.
Yeah. I can see your eyes are a bit.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well done, my brother.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so happy that you're talking about this. Hold your governors and local government chairmen accountable. I think we need to start pushing this because so much lies and propaganda is being spewed. And you know what, Asima? You know what, my brother?
Go ahead.
It is now so obvious what these people want to do. It's very obvious. They want to be the whole of the South.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how they are migrating. I mean, these people are so shameless. They're now not even hiding it. They're not hiding it. That their main focus is to occupy that chair so that they can get hold. They can now take over the whole of the southern area of Nigeria. Yorubas now are so angry. They are so aware now of what these people want to do to them. Take over the whole of Yoruba land. Take hold of all the other ethnic nations in the south. It's very obvious. Now we're saying that, look, it will be very dangerous for these people to take any form of residence inside the House of Rock. This now is not actually about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it's not about Obi. It is about those Osus sitting on that chair. And sincerely speaking, you know, they have been using this, oh, you're a tribalist, oh, you're a bigot, to sort of, you know, brainwash us as a form of, you know, social, you know, brainwash us and bully us so that we will not speak up, because we don't want to be called a tribalist. We don't want to be called a bigot. But you know what? It's not actually about being a tribalist, about being a bigot. It's about all of us protecting our ancestral spaces so that we will not be overridden by these people. And we can see that their main aim is to use politics to remove all the ancestral landowners in the southern region. Once you speak up, what do you hear? Oh, you tribalist. Oh, you bigots. This is what we're hearing. Oh, why is it now that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on the chair that you're now asking us to go and hold our local government chairman and our local government and our governors accountable? How do we start that? How can they ask us stupid questions? And I've always said, is it not your local government chairman that should be creating your hospitals? Is it not your local government chairman that should be making your roads? Is it not your local government chairman and councillors that are responsible for your rural areas? Is it not your local government chairman and your councillors and your governors that are responsible for educating your children? You see, you know, the most sickening thing is that these people have been cheating Yorubas and all the other Nigerians for years. Do you know why? Because when they take up positions in our respective homes, in our respective ancestral homes, are you aware that we will be responsible for them for the rest of their lives? Because when we put them into our political spaces, i.e., our House of Representatives, we allow them to take up umbrellas in all our HR departments. Are you aware that when they finish that service, who is going to be paying for their pension? Is it not myself and you? So these people will never go back. Meanwhile, they are collecting their own share from their own the federal quota. Isn't that just disgusting? So that means for the rest of their lives, these people now become a liability. And the only time that they feel, I mean, they must be having Father Christmas every single day. Don't you think so? Because the only time they go back to their region is in December, when they know they don't have to work. Mid-December, check that time, mid-December, they're like Serengeti cattle. So all the money that they have collected from myself and you, and for and from our future generations, they will now use it to be buying gari and all sorts of food, and then using that money to build massive houses in their place. Our money, Lord. Can you imagine? They'll now go back in their place.
Thank you very much, Will.
Then come mid-January, these thieves, these rogues, these psychotic elements will now leave mid-January, only to come back, disperse themselves some more, only to steal from us some more. And they're stealing from the federal government. They're stealing from myself and you. They're stealing from our children. Because at the end of the day, when they finish that, when they are old and frail, who is going to look after them in their old age? It is myself and you. Meanwhile, continually collecting from the federal government and living fat at our expense. So maybe apart from asking us to hold our government and our governors and local government chairmen accountable, why don't we start asking, why are these people not staying on their land? Why is it that it is only mid-December that they return and mid-January that they leave? Why don't we start asking them that question? I think all Nigerians should start asking them, what is stopping you from staying on your land? We are tired of feeding your sorry asses. We are tired of schooling, using our money to be giving your children free education. We're tired. We're tired of you using our free healthcare, our free health services. We are tired. We don't want to do it anymore. Yorubas don't want to do it. Ikwere people do not want to do it. Akwaya Bomb people do not want to do it. Hawusas do not want to continue to feed you people anymore. Go back home. Go back and stay there. This is my submission for now.
Thank you very much, Ma. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Powerful. Go back home. Go back home. Instead of you staying here and be complete, go back home to where you come from and then build your own place. That is fair. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, is there another person that have something to say? Because I think I need to go and sleep too, because I've got a lot. My eyes are already showing that I've not been sleeping, so it won't be good that they see me that my eyes are not looking good.
You have tried, my brother. Go and have a good rest.
Femi, I salute you. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you for coming. May God bless all of you. We will continue to speak up. We'll continue to educate people that needs to be educated. But one thing you should know and remember is that the city boy is on the throne. It's an open invitation. It's still open. The invitation is still open for you to join the winning team. Because this is the winning team, guys. Any other thing you are doing, you are making a very big mistake. Supporting Kwankwaso today is a very big mistake. Do you know why? because they couldn't solve any problems when they were in power. We have seen Kwankwaso boast of how he's a PhD holder, how he has been in public service, political offices for so many years. Yet there's nothing to show for from even where he comes from. Where Kwankwaso comes from is where the insecurity issues is ravaging the whole of the country, Nigeria. So supporting Kwankwaso, you are making a big mistake. You must be a big fool. Even as a graduate, you're a fool supporting people like Kwankwaso. That's number one. Number two, the same with Obi. Obi Agolo fraud is Obi is a big fraud. That Obi does not even have, will I say, honesty. You know, looking at him, even his family people don't trust him. His children has to record him whenever he promised them something. So you are a fool to think of supporting Obi. To even think about it, you're a big fool. If you had supported Obi before, maybe you did not have a lot of information. That can be understandable. We can actually look at it and say, okay, it was out of ignorance. But now that you are verified, according to his slogan, go and verify it, we have all verified and we have seen that Obi, Atiku, all of them have nothing to offer. We all know the story of Atiku, a man who later became a Nigerian, and his sole purpose was to privatize everything that Nigeria got. He made so much money that he has to even confess by himself that he regretted not using the $16 billion that was given to him to sort out the electricity problem with his boss, because Obasanjo cannot be exempted. They are all part of these problems. Are you getting me now? So look at it. The only last man standing here is Tinubu. Think about it. How will you know somebody that is perfect? Somebody not just perfect, because everybody can be. How will you know somebody that is suitable for a job is what he has done before? None of them have any track record that is for the progress of this country, including Kwankwaso. There's no track record. In fact, Kwankwaso is where the biggest insecurity comes from in this country. And they have leaders who cannot coordinate themselves. They have leaders, even religious leaders, political leaders that come from the north. They are now using this politics, or will I say political instability that they have caused, or political insecurity that they have caused by themselves, to now use it as a political tool to now fight Tinubu, because President Tinubu is someone that they cannot control. Just like what one of my brothers said here, Samuel said, our president till 2031, the Juggernaut of Africa. Then there's one that said that they hate Tinubu because they are not able to control him. They hate him because everything that he has to do, he has done it without being afraid. So guys, let us continue to pray for our president, for more knowledge, for wisdom and understanding, to continue to do what he needs to do. So I'm inviting you today, join the winning team now. It's not after now you say, oh, Nsima, they don't pay you. Oh, how much they pay you? Oh, Nsima, they don't pay you. Or tomorrow you come and tell us, oh, INEC have hijacked the election. INEC is INEC rig election. Because those are the common terms. People that is in opposition, those are the common terms that they use. Oh, they have rigged you. Oh, they have bribed you. Oh, they have paid you. We know all these things. And just like I said in my song, the opposition will continue to cry, because that is their job. That is their duty. That is what they need to do. That is what they know how to do the best, to cry and weep. But for us that is in the winning team, we are happy and we are shining every day. So come and join us in the winning team, because we are the winning team. I can tell you, in the 50 years to come, there is nobody that is going to defeat us. 50 years to come. So if you are not in the winning team, just think about how much time you are going to be crying. President Tinubu have cracked the code to take Nigeria out of the third world status. That's all I can tell you. You see, he has, make partnership. Look at, I've received a lot of information of how President Tinubu have, just 3 days now that he went to the conference. He has so many investment partnerships that has already come forth that they are not even reporting in the news for you, because they don't want you to know. Look at how the media has deceived you too. Look at how the media has, hold information without telling you the real thing that is happening in this government. That is why, for me, I'm also calling on the information minister and whatever minister to rise up and do your job. If you can't do your job, get out of that place. I mean, at this point in this country, it's not about occupying any political position and just to be there and get money. How can we give the North a political position like information minister and he's not doing his job, and we are keeping quiet because we want to be politically right, because we don't want to raise the dust? What are we talking about? If somebody is not doing the job, why do we keep the person there? Information minister is not doing the job. National Orientation Agency is not functioning. And this is creating a gap between Nigerians and the government. And people don't know what is happening. Man, I don't want to get to that point where I'm going to be so angry. But I can tell you, there's a lot that can be done if we come together. If we hold our leaders accountable, hold our governors especially, because now they are receiving 3 times of the federal allocation. Our local government are now receiving not even less than 7 billion every month. Think about it. If all these resources are put together, will Nigeria not become a better place? Instead of you sitting down there and be blaming President Tinubu for all of your problems, say, oh, you are hungry, this and that and that. And it is foolishness if you are from the south. Every day you open camera and you are blaming, you are using, will I say you are politicizing the insecurity in the north and you are from the south. You are commercializing the insecurity in the north and you are from the south. You must be foolish. Is it how the north commercialize your problem in the south? The last time that they said that there was a what did they call that thing? They were protesting against police brutality. Did they not join you to protest? You're a foolish idiot. If you are from the south and you are commercializing and will I say politicizing the political insecurity created by the northern politicians in the north to spite President Tinubu, you must be a fool. So that I know that you must always come from Igbo. Anyway, you must always come from Southeast. I know you guys. But you see, it will get to the point that you understand that the whole of this country, Nigeria, is waiting for the manifestation of those Nigerians that understand what President Tinubu is doing, and you will not be able to run those your propaganda and the marketing again. We know you're a product of Obi. Either you're from Obi, you are from Southeast, you are from Igbo. Those are the characteristics. Those are the properties that you have, that you are exhibiting all your rubbish and the marketing propaganda. Will I say skills without knowing? You must be a fool. I know that you guys are fools. You have been a fool for so many years. You understand? So stop demarketing Nigeria, stop running propaganda, stop commercializing political insecurity created by the northern politicians and their religious leaders that have failed. Stop all those nonsense. You understand me? Because they are Nigerians who know what is going on, and we can never allow you. And just like what our president have said, that my enemies are trying to use insecurities to remove me from office, that I go nowhere. So because we already know you guys, that is your game. That is all your game. Every day we'll be keeping writing, telling us, oh, look at insecurity in there. Look at this. How did he know? If not the one committing the crime. Obi is the one committing all this insecurity problem, creating it and writing it in his tweet in order to spite people or to portray Nigeria as a bad place, because he say he's a bearer of bad news. Obi, look at the kind of opposition that Obi is practicing. And you as a graduate, you are following Obi. Obi who is not a graduate. Obi did not go to school. Obi was a trader. Keep being a trader. He experienced Abacha regime that he took all the money and bought properties in London. 1996, where were you? You were a fool. You are celebrating Obi. Who took your resources? And you are telling me nonsense. Bunch of criminals. I don't have anything. If you are hungry, you are hungry. You remain hungry forever and you die being hungry if you don't know what to do to set yourself free from this bondage. Anyways, thank you very much, guys. May God bless all of you. May God bless our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Tinubu. May God bless his vice, Kashim Shettima. May God bless the uncommon senior president, Godswill Akpabio. May God bless all of you, all Nigerians, all the people that want the progress of this country. May God bless all of you. May God bless you, the South people, the Waso South, the Southwest, the Southeast, even the North. May God bless all of you. Stay blessed, guys, until I come your way next time. Thank you very much. Thank you, and bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.